How y'all doing? What's going on? We are here and we got some more stuff to talk about when it comes to Cardi B and Tasha K. DJ, stop the beat. Stop the beat. I don't know if you guys know, but people around the town is talking about Tasha K hearing. I guess she had a bankruptcy hearing, right? Right. So they like, well, I wonder is GIGI gonna talk about this? We'll wait. Hell yeah, I'm up in this motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, what's up? If y'all can hear me, press that one. If y'all can hear me, press that one. Uh-oh, we got the winos. Where my winos at? Okay. What's going on? Where my party crashers at? How y'all feeling? What's going on? Who up in here? All right, so yeah, we got to get some stuff talking. I'm looking in the comment section. Okay, I see the ones coming through. Come on through. The phone line is up, so if you have something you got to say, whether against it, for, or indifferent, call in. You know, we give a voice to everybody, no matter how you feel, as long as you are respectful. If you don't have any class about yourself, if you don't have a respect about yourself, you better go get some. Don't bring it here. Don't bring your trash attitude here. Don't bring no disrespect in here. Do you understand? Okay? Now, I don't want to have to get out my seat. Don't make me get out my damn seat. I'm going to sit it on down. DJ. Yeah, pump me up. Okay, so I'm looking, and I did get a lot of information from this YouTube. The Hip Hop Inquiry is Hip Hop something. We got Brian Dennis in here and Miss Jordan. Shout out to them. They were talking about this thing. So I said I would love to use some clips from their talk on social media. And just to let you guys know more about it, I went over to Ken Barbie. Shout out to Ken Barbie on the Twitter stuff. And they are saying that Tasha K attempted to gain sympathy from a court during a bankruptcy hearing yesterday by claiming there has been several humiliating headlines about her since losing her. Well, I mean, can we talk about it? I mean, how y'all talked about this black woman, Tasha K, was not right. You know, y'all talked about her kids. Y'all talked about taking her home. Y'all threatened this black one. What else was she to do? You know, it was horrible stuff about Tasha K out here in these streets. And, you know, we all need to work on forgiveness. Cardi B, we need to work on forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? God, you know, just ask God to deal with your enemies, sweetheart. Just forgive. Because when you forgive, it's a blessing to you. You know what I'm saying? You relieve all that burden off your heart when you forgive. You're doing yourself a favor. That's why she don't got no album coming out. So I don't know. Call in and let us know what y'all think about it. Okay, they said that this is bias. Is it biased news? I'm not sure. Okay, so right here, they also say that Cardi B, and this has also made it hard for her to work. So Tasha K is saying all these horrible headlines about her, it makes it hard for her to work. It makes it hard for sponsors to want to sponsor her. Of it. They also was stating in here that Tasha K told the people she has not been in contact with Cardi B, because they said, well, girl, have you kind of contact Cardi B to try to set up a payment system? And they said that Tasha K said, hell no. Nah. Only time they've been in contact is when they go back to the news report. And they also were talking about some other stuff. You know, Dennis, when I tell you he has a long report of it, so I'm going to play and stop. Hopefully we got KC to call in and let us know what he thinks about this. KC, if you out here, I need you, especially with this legal shit. You know, I'm not up on all that stuff. What are y'all saying in the comment section? Tasha is getting all Cardi's displaced energy. Yes, she is. Yes, she's her. So she's going to use all this energy to focus on a black woman like Tasha K that's struggling out here. Tasha K came from the bottom. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Hey, I started from the bottom, now I'm up. Yeah, started from the bottom, honey. You know, and that's horrible what Tasha K said. I'm not condoning that. But you know, we have to work on forgiveness, y'all. We want to come together as a community. Okay, and love one another. We all, you know, fall short from the glory. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So call in, let us know what you guys think. Casey in his official panel guest. I hope so. Shit. You know I need the damn help. I can't do it alone. Okay? I can't do this shit alone. Cardi B with all them excuses. Cardi acting like she need the money. I don't know. We also need to learn about consequences for our actions. You're right. You know, we all got to do that, you know, but you know what is so unfair when you say that? Why is it that some of us, we face consequences for our actions, but when it comes to other people like Cardi B, they just get to say what they want to say and do what they want to say, and they don't face consequences, you know? And I think that's what got people really upset and in their feelings, you know what I mean? So you're right. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't disagree. Let's get these likes up. They so petty. I do not fault Cardi. 4 million is too much. That's crazy. Hell yeah. She says she gonna give it to a homeless people. Well, I don't know. I need y'all to call in and let us know. All right, so I'm gonna stop and play, and I want to hear what Dennis have to say.
The Cardi and Offset's grieving. I mean, that's just at some point.
It was just too much. You know, it was too much. And the fact that both Offset and Cardi were trending for the last couple of days, and this was and some will say,
yeah, Dennis, they was trending for the wrong reasons. They was trending because Offset side pieces then came out and told Cardi B that Offset is still betraying her, and Cardi B had to come out to defend herself. That's why they were.
Cardi started by talking about someone else, but.
You're right, Dennis. I'm glad you brought that up. Did you guys hear what Dennis said? Cardi B, she did start by talking about this man that was grieving his stepfather and his step-parents, right? He passed away in the submarine, and she criticized him and judged him based on how he expressed himself through his grievement. You don't put your mouth on somebody when they step-parents then passed away and lost, and they all distraught. And, you know, people are just trying to find some hope, trying to find some happiness. And, you know, that looks different in every one of us. But nah, when I tell you she crucified that man, she crucified that boy, that stepson. Oh my God. And you know, Tasha K, she got a heart. She couldn't stomach it. She had to say something. She had to say something. All right. So please like this video. And I urge y'all to call in. Shit. You know, I get tired.
Is ignoring that the person who chimed in is someone who owes Cardi $4 million.
Okay, they're talking about Tasha K. Remember I told you she clapped back? Well, she didn't clap back, but she had to say something about Cardi B. So they're saying that she does not have a right to talk because she owed Cardi B $4 million. Now, I'm going to look in the comment section. They said, but is GIGI out here slandering with lies and talking about folks' kids? No. And Tasha K never wanted to say allegedly. Okay, well, how'd my name come in this shit? What? Okay, what? How GIGI? Girl, y'all better leave GIGI alone. Y'all better leave GIGI alone. What? Okay, let me get in his comments. Well, what she said about the boy was her opinion. So that gives Shankins an off-ramp. I think this does not excuse what she did. I don't like Cardi, but Tasha ran her mouth recklessly dangerous. She got to pay. I agree. She did run that mouth. She is a poor excuse of a human. Which one? Again, Cardi stay disrespecting people. You right, Tiffany. All them bitches and shit she be calling people. It's so sad, you know? It's so sad. Black women fighting is always sad. You sure right. But it look like they won't stop. Somebody says freedom of speech. Don't lie on my love, kitty. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay, so I told y'all to call in. Why y'all not calling in? This is the number right here, 515-605-9737. Call in, let us know your thoughts about all this. I'm going to stop and play.
And people can remember that had she not chimed in, this wouldn't be the way it is.
Right.
Okay, so they blame this on Tasha K. They say if Tasha K would not said anything about the submarine, it wouldn't be nothing. But can we say this too? If Cardi B ain't say shit about a man grieving his stepfather, it wouldn't be said anything either. And you know what? This is another thing. Okay, y'all wanna condemn Tasha K for having an opinion about Cardi B and what she said about the stepfather, right? I mean the stepson in the Supreme. But tell me this: was it other people that was talking about Cardi B and what she said to that grieving boy? Was it other people that criticized Cardi B and what she said about the grieving boy? Huh? Was Tasha K the only one? I want to know. Press 1 if Tasha K was the only one that said some shit about it. Press 5 if she was not. A lot of people, a lot of media had a lot of stuff to say about Cardi B's statement regarding the stepson. But you see who get crucified? The black woman. You see who? Y'all know I'm fooling. Call in, y'all. Call in. Didn't I say I can't do it alone? Can't see where you at. Call in. Call in. Let us know how y'all feel. So I'm looking in the comment section. They say, so Tasha K doesn't have an opinion because she owes money to Cardi. What kind of world is this? Yeah, that's what it is. They want to take her freedom of speech. They say because she owes her $4 million, she don't have a right to an opinion. She don't have a right to talk. She don't have a right to say Cardi B name in her mouth, okay? And, a lot of people were upset that Tasha K, she kept her foot on the gas and she would not let up. And it seems so damn vicious how she did her in the past. So I think you have to weigh that into consideration, how people feel. I'm not sure. I can't speak for nobody, though, because I ain't them and they ain't me. So let's continue to play.
Right.
And, if someone owes you walk around, you see them every day and they owe you money. At some point, you're going to say, listen, where's my money? Never mind, hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking to me. You should be talking about how these payments
right. Or just be quiet. If you don't, just be quiet.
Or be quiet.
Run me my money or be quiet. Can we talk about it? How do y'all feel about that? Run me my money or shut your mouth. Do you agree? Do you feel like if you owe somebody some money, you don't have a right to an opinion anymore. You don't have a right to freedom of speech because you owe somebody some money. Press 1 if you feel that way. If you owe somebody the money, you don't have that right to talk. Press 1 if you feel that way. Press 5 if you don't. Now, how I look at it, all of y'all owe the government some money. All of y'all, some of y'all ain't pay on that credit card. Some of y'all got some goddamn stuff on your credit report that's horrible that you ain't pay on. So that you shouldn't have a right to talk either, because you owe somebody in this world. I don't know about taking somebody's rights because they owe money, because a lot of us all owe somebody money, owe somebody debt, okay? So can you imagine? You owe the government and they're silencing you. You can't talk. You can't have an opinion. You can't vote. How about that? Let's take away your right to vote because you owe the government. Can you imagine if they push that agenda out here for voting rights, that if you owe on your bills, if you're not paid up, then you don't have a right to vote. You don't have a right to choice because you owe the government. Okay, can y'all call in? Can y'all call in? I'm looking in the comment section. They said, I'm black and I saw so many women getting cheated on while growing up. Honestly, that's not a drag. What y'all think? Cardi B passed slow going. TK is starting drama though. We not messing with the government either. I know I ain't going after them, especially if I owe them. So do Cardi own those bartenders money for allowing her friend to threaten and assault those women? It seems like people have selective outrage. Well, Scoop, today they do have selective outrage. They like to cherry pick what is going to benefit them and their agenda, you know? Clear my throat, God. Clear my throat, something in my throat. Okay, so we do have some callers. So comment, let us know. Do you guys want to keep on clipping the clips of Dennis? Press 3. If you guys want to hear some callers that are calling in, press 5. Let me know what we're doing. Jamie said Tasha K starting drama. Yeah, she's starting drama. I can say that, Jamie. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she starts some shit. Maybe she a shit starter. Maybe she start drama. You know? But is she the only one though? Is she the only one that start drama? I don't think so. On the whole platform, is she the only one that start drama? Is she the only one out of all the celebrities? Is she the only one that start shit, huh? I mean, come on, we're going to put it on the floor. Let's put it on the floor. Huh? Huh? Shit, I might have started some drama in the past. Sometimes. Have y'all ever started some shit? Huh? Now y'all perfect though, right? Have y'all ever started some shit out here? Comment, let me know. Comment, let us know. Are you gonna be honest today? You gonna be honest? Have y'all ever started some shit? Huh? Y'all know I'm fooling. All right, come on, give me them likes, cause y'all don't love me for real. Come on. Can we please get some more likes? Begging for likes. Give me them likes. Run me them damn likes. All right, so I'm going to go here to a caller. I don't know what y'all said. Put it in the trash. I don't know what. I forgot. What did y'all vote for? Did y'all vote for phone calls or did y'all vote to keep playing? I don't know. I'm just going to go to the phone call. Gigi, get your money. Okay. Okay. Calling from 843. You're live on the air. 843.
Hey, can you hear me? Bob?
Yeah, girl. I can hear you real good. What's up, baby?
All right.
What's up?
Hey, I just called real quick. I'm working, but anyway, I just started listening to your program.
Right.
And I commend you so much. Literally, I just started listening maybe last week, and I commend you so much for just being fair. And one thing I noticed about you is you don't let people pile up on, you know what I'm saying, like Tasha. Now, I'm not saying she right. She ain't right on everything, because when I look at this is nothing more than a clash of the egos.
Right.
Cardi B, from what I'm not going to talk a little bit. I know a little something. So I'm not going to talk too much. But behind the scenes of, bloggers and stuff, they kiss her behind. If she tells them to take something down, or she don't like something about, that's said about whatever, then, they take it down. They kiss her behind. They try to be good with her.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with Tasha is Tasha did some things and said some things a few years ago that, what it's looking like now, that she don't know if it was true or not. Okay, that's fine. She got to take the L on that. But at the end of the day, Tasha also refuses to back down. It's more of, I'm not going to do what everybody else does. Mm-hmm. You done told everybody else to do this. I ain't backing down. So now it's more of, it's ego. Cardi I don't think she cared now. Before she did, she stuff like that. And Tasha should not have said anything about that, because that's HIPAA stuff, okay? But now it's more of, I'm going to get you back. I won publicly. Everybody know I win, and you're going to take it down. You're going to do this. And Tasha, I'm a former teacher, so I'm going to say this loosely, okay? Because I know this ain't about race, but it's the truth. Cardi feels entitled. I was listening to her space, and she sat there in that space, and she was talking about how bad she is, long hair, light skin, body done, whatever. But at the end of the day, your body's still shaped. You had to go get what most black women naturally have. And at the end of the day, you went and got all that done, and he's still humiliating you. He has no respect for Cardi at all, especially at a time like this. He's sitting here kind of downing her when her enemy, her mortal enemy, is downing her. So she really, okay, she already wins. Tasha gonna do everything she can do to not pay this $4 million. She gonna do whatever she can to try to get up out of it. Whether she gonna get up out of it, I don't know. But she's smart business-wise. Don't let it fool you. She's very smart.
I can't blame her for that. I can't blame her for not trying to pay that $4 million. Most motherfuckers that's around the way will try to get out of it. Just like all them goddamn government people. They gonna try to get out of some stuff too. Out of paying taxes. Don't they try to get out of paying taxes?
They do. And she's smart. And that's the thing, people underestimate her. She's laughing and she's joking online, but I'm not going to go too much in depth. But behind the scenes, she's smart. Filing for bankruptcy was the smartest thing she could have ever did to reevaluate her assets. Now, whether she's going to get out of all of it, I don't know. But Cardi, it's more of ego. And what gets me is I see all these black women defending Cardi. But Cardi is on record for being a colorist. She's on record for calling darker skinned women a roach. And she does get away with a lot because of her lighter skin. And I commend you so much because you hold it to the fire. You're like, hey, okay, yeah, she did this, but don't the other person do this too?
Exactly.
You're very fair on that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand. Let me say this
I'm gonna
off
be
the
fair.
record. And let me say this off the record. She is not black. Stop saying the difference. Black people in general, especially Black Americans, we need to understand. Stop saying that whole, well, she is black, look at her hair. The only difference between us and them is a boat stop. That is a lie. And she understands that that's a lie. She just plays the black culture. Cardi didn't release music, one, because she's insecure, because people may or may not like it and it may not do as well as her first one. And two, she really ain't into music. What she's doing on the internet now is what she wants to do. Those two reasons is why. But anyway, back to the boat stop. Her people may have been slaves, but they were slaves in the Caribbean. Black Americans here are different. You built a whole civilization here. And I commend Tasha for being a Floridian. She got that maroon spirit. That's another history part, but I ain't getting into that. She ain't going to back down. If you don't know nothing about the Maroons of Florida, the black people or the native Indians there, you better look them up, honey. They don't back down. Tasha is not going to back down. And Cardi don't like that because she's looking like, okay, well, I'm Dominican, I'm this, I'm from New York. And she said it, New York bitches are savages. You may be, honey, but you running into a maroon from Florida. There is no slave plantations in Florida because the black maroons, they battle it out. Tasha can lose and she's still going to troll her from the internet. Like, she don't understand what she's up against. And I've noticed that her sister, they normally jump in and bully people. Like they did the lady from the Shade Room. I'm going to just use her for example. They were just horrible to her. She doesn't understand. First of all, you're a guest here. You're a guest in the hip-hop world, so you need to put some respect on black women, period. You got your body done so it can look like what we naturally have. You don't respect us. She don't. And that's on record that she doesn't. So, I don't understand when I see our people defending that. When she looks at you, I listened to that whole space multiple times, and she's pretty much telling you that she's better because of how she looks, this and that and the third. And her sister was going to jump in when it comes to, she usually jumps in. She ain't jumped in because she don't want none of that smoke. If you think I'm lying, go back and Google all the time they bullied people and said stuff on the internet. Look at how they did the lady from Shade Room. And the lady from Shade Room, she's better than me because I would have never posted nothing about Cardi or Offset or any of them ever again. Make her understand she's a guest in the culture and she needs you. And it's just privilege. That's how I look at it. So I think she's met her match now because there's a black woman who's like, look, you can call me ugly. You can call me whatever. I already know you look down on me because I'm whatever, but I'm going to troll you in the process. I don't feel bad about Tasha making the song. The song is low-key a hit. Okay, let's be clear. And you see, Cardi can't take it because she's used to them backing down or, taking things down. Tasha's like, no, that's that maroon spirit. I ain't backing down. No. Yeah, I lost in court. That's cool. But I'm going to do whatever I can to get out this money like you would, and I'm going to stand up to you. So that's just my take on it. And I appreciate you for just being fair, man, because a lot of people, they just don't get it. So thank you for that.
Time. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So we're going to let her go. Feel free to call in. You guys can weigh in just like she did. She just stated her opinion about what she thought about everything. And that's just what it is. So I'm going to look in the comment section and see what you guys, can we please get the likes up? Get the likes up. Get the likes up. And you know what? KC, if you out here, please call in. GD changed the record next. Okay, shut up, DD. That was not nice, DD. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the plays. If I can click on it. Okay, here we go.
I still think we have to be quite honest. You're right. Cardi did say something, but what she said is that she was talking about one of the boys that
passed. Their father passed away, and she criticized them on how he was behaving. You don't criticize nobody on their grieving. You don't touch that. You just leave it alone. Somebody, stepdad just passed away, and you want to criticize how they're behaving? You don't have nothing else you could do? Why can't you criticize that second album you're supposed to put out? That's what we could criticize.
The debtor, Tasha K, was being examined by the trustee. Mm-hmm. And he asked her a series of questions. And these were methodical questions.
Right.
It lays the groundwork for his job. And his job is to see whether or not this chapter 11 can be.
Okay, can we fast forward? Because I'm kind of lost.
To the world.
Yeah, right.
And I'm gonna go backwards because I posted the question. She said that she was asked towards the end, did she own an app? She said no, she doesn't own the app. And the follow-up question was, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the Cardi's attorney asked essentially, what businesses do you and your husband own? What she didn't realize was these questions are set up questions.
Right.
Well, her attorney is listening to everything she's saying to the trustee.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes back in at the IRS attorney. I mean, IRS.
Okay, I'm getting kind of jumbo mumbo. You understand? Okay, so they asked Sasha, do you got an app? She said no. Is that a lie? Now, I guess they're saying that I guess she has an app where people subscribe to her app and get exclusive tea. So I don't know how that's going to work because, somebody's going to pull the card and somebody going to tell that she got a damn app. And I don't know what else he's explaining, but feel free to call in between because we want to hear some callers and how you guys feel about this. All right. Thank you. 702. Hey, KC. I was waiting.
Hey. Yeah, Tasha K does have an app. What is she talking about? I was thinking about subscribing to it. No, the reason why the trustee was asking it. Yeah, I might. Well, she might shut it down now that all the stuff is coming out on the blog.
True.
But the trustee, he's asking about the app. They're basically asking about her assets and ways that she can make money. So if she was asked, "Do you have an app?" and she said no, then that's hiding assets.
They say it's her husband app.
Well, okay. If it's in her husband's name only, see, that's where it becomes tricky because there's her individually, her husband. So if it's her husband's app that he owns, then she's telling the truth. She does not have an app. Even though she has access to it and may receive inflows from it, her argument would be, and this is my opinion, this does not constitute legal or financial advice. GIGI and I are not lawyers. If you want one of those, get one of those. It's for entertainment purposes only. So legally, she does not have the app, as in she doesn't own it, even though she has access to it and benefits from it. So it's wordplay. It's just like what Cardi B was doing when she was saying that she wasn't cheating, but she didn't really just flat out to say what Cardi B was doing when she was saying that she wasn't cheating, but she didn't really just flat out to say she wasn't cheating. So yeah, Tasha K doesn't have an app herself. So I could see her arguing that the way the question was worded and the way I interpreted it, this is my answer was this because of the fact that my husband owns it, he controls it. I don't have nothing to do with that, but I do promote it. So her promoting it and putting content on it, that would be something that a creditor like Cardi B, when going to the bankruptcy proceedings, she would argue something, or her lawyer would argue something like that. Now I'm not an attorney. Someone like the lead attorney really should call in and really speak on this legalese and litigation or whatever. But there's a process during bankruptcy court where the creditors during the proceedings, they can chime in and they can ask questions and be involved in the process. So Cardi B's lawyers, because Cardi B is a creditor, they would be the ones to come in and say, well, she's saying that she does not have an app and it's her husband's, but she puts content on it. She's the only person putting content on it. She does benefit from it. She's filing bankruptcy and then she's including her business and everything else. Her husband is a part of her business as a partner. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a way that a creditor or creditor's lawyer can argue that, yeah, it's not in her name, but it's an extension of herself and it should be included in her assets. That's what I would do if I was arguing. And so I think it's smart that Tasha K filed the bankruptcy. I mean, especially if she really doesn't have it or doesn't want to pay it and wants to use that money towards something else. There's ways that they can find out what you have by doing a credit check. And that's why I believe that Tasha K went to Africa, or I think she went to, I forgot what the name of the country is, but her going to Africa and allegedly putting her assets into an African bank, it makes it to where it's outside the U.S. because the debt that Cardi B has is in the U.S. So this is what a lot of rich people do when they're trying to avoid losing money. They put money in like offshore accounts, offshore banks, and it makes it to where the United States can't touch it. But if they know about said account, they can reach out to the other entity, and the other entity, like let's say if it's an entity in Switzerland, Switzerland might not necessarily work with the U.S. and tell them everything you got. So I believe the African bank that Tasha K has all of her money in is the same way, which Cardi B may not be able to touch that money. It's going to be very difficult for her to collect on money outside of the U.S. Financial system.
Whew, I tell you, Cardi B in a post recently, she told Tasha, she said, I know you got that money in Africa, girl. I'm coming for it. So can she come?
Yeah. Well, she thinks she can, but see, that's the thing. Cardi B would have to sue her in that jurisdiction. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't just collect on someone all over the world. So that's the reason why it's smart, and that's the reason why Tasha K is filing bankruptcy in the U.S. And I haven't seen anything as far as her filing bankruptcy anywhere else. And a lot of people do it. A lot of guys do it to avoid paying like child support. Let's just be frank about that. And also a lot of people in being economical over there, and then they just come back when the bankruptcy period ends, and then they just pick up where they left off. So really, I think what Tasha K is doing is she wants to wipe away everything in the U.S. She wants to have all of her assets in Africa and operate in the U.S. as a foreign entity out of Africa. Now, I'm just talking out of my butt at this point because I don't know everything as far as what Tasha K's plans are. I mean, but like all alleged. But that's from what I've seen as far as Tasha K's posts. I've seen a lot of her content with her taunting Cardi B and going over. I mean, Tasha K's been going over there. Remember she had that party over there, and she flat out said that. Remember she was bragging about Cardi B got like $1,000 or less dollars. Tasha K was taunting Cardi B at that point.
Yeah, why she do all that? But that's
well,
Tasha.
Because Tasha K is Tasha. Tasha knows the law, And that's the difference to me between Tasha K and Cardi B. Tasha K is not just a businesswoman, but she's a businesswoman who knows the laws.
She does.
And that's what keeps her
She's
ahead.
very smart. She's very strong-minded. I
Right.
can say that.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments talking
so
about
just-
something. I don't know why she would choose Africa. Uganda, that's Cardi B stomping grounds. Girl, bye. Cardi B stomping grounds in Uganda, girl. Girl, bye. Okay, well, girl, Tasha K, move your money to China, okay? Move it somewhere. Switch beats. I don't know. We do have more callers that called in, so let's take some callers. Calling from 816. You're live on the air, 816.
Gigi, don't you think it's really going too far at this point? Like, I really don't think it's really about the money. What do you think? I think that Cardi is just trying to prove a point. I mean, at this point, we got families we got kids that we missing. Like, this is really sad to see two women. Let's make them clear. It's not about black or white. Let's make them clear. We got two clear women who's going at it like beasts. So when is it? How does it come to a halt at this point? Casey, if you guys could chime in, I'm curious about that.
Well, to me, I don't know, Gigi, did you want to speak first?
No, I'll let you go ahead. I'll do it last.
So to me, what this is really about is Tasha K committed. She lied on Cardi B, basically. So to me, with this court case and Cardi B getting the money, it's all about how much can we, let's just say, abuse celebrities. And at this point, nobody wants to lose. It's like two gladiators competing with each other because nobody wants to take a loss. And I think right now, Tasha K is winning the fight. If Cardi B does not get the $4 million, it's just going to make it look like celebrities can be doormats. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact that Cardi B she's the bigger person. She's supposed to have the most money, the most clout, the most fame. And the fact that she's being taken down by Tasha K, who before in her realm was a nobody, this is like huge. And so, both of them want to win. It's like a boxing match. They're going all 12 rounds. And if Cardi B does not get that money, she's going to look like a clown for even taking time to go out of Tasha K.
I apologize. I got excited.
No, go ahead.
But yes, she looks like a clown now, to be honest, because to me, I would have stopped it. I wouldn't have went this far. Like, who can give up $4 million?
The reason why we say words like alleged is because we don't want to be sued. And the fact that Tasha K actually got sued, this is the reason why Nicki Minaj sued that other blogger. I'm not going to name her name. Like, bloggers are getting sued left and right after Cardi B was successful against Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like celebrities are getting tired of bloggers lying on them and even digging up their information. Celebrities want to be able to do their dirt and do what they do in peace. However, because Cardi B is unable to collect from Tasha K, it kind of puts the ball back in our favor as bloggers, that if we do get sued, if I ain't got it, then I'm going to follow in the steps of Tasha K to be able to quote unquote get out of it. And that's where the bigger picture is. I like Tasha K. I like Tasha K a lot. I'm not really a fan of Cardi B and her antics. I do listen to her music when working out, but I would say that whoever like at 10 years from now, if Cardi B does not get the $4 million, she lost, because there's a period of time before the judgment expires. So I think it's like 10 years.
So thank you for pointing that. That's what I was going to ask you about that too. Go ahead, I apologize.
Well, I had to sue someone who was a mechanic, and I had 10 years to collect. I didn't get anything. Like Cardi B's not getting anything. And after 10 years, it expired, and I was just SOL. So so we'll see. If it expires and Cardi B don't get her money, Tasha K won. If Tasha K goes through this bankruptcy and she bounces back, she won. Right now it's looking like Tasha K is going to be the victor. But GIGI, go ahead.
Shit, I don't got nothing to say. I think y'all talk very well
Oh, okay.
about this situation because I don't know everything, y'all. You know, so
Oh, okay.
816, how do you feel about that?
I think that's a valid point. I would say this, and then I'll drop. I guess for the bloggers, for you guys, Tasha K is really going to start turning over some rocks. So because when you when you do something to someone, you can't think on how they're going to retaliate. And it seems like Tasha is just pulling out all of everything out on Cardi, excuse me. And yeah, I guess it's for you guys. It's a blessing. It's like two things in one. It's a blessing that yes, y'all got footage. You know what I'm saying? I got some. It's not called footage, is it? Content. Y'all gonna have content based on based on what Tasha K probably gonna bring next. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something else.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on it. I'm following Tasha K because I never used to follow Tasha K. I don't know. I just recently got bored, so I said fuck it. I just threw the towel in. But I will say this. Okay. This is what I think about it. Mm-hmm. It's like Cardi B played her best hand, her best card with the 4 million. So when you're playing cards and they already played their best hand, shit, I'm about to throw shit out here. Fuck, I'm trying to get all the books. You already played your best hand. Right. What else can you play?
Mm-hmm. Good point. Well, thank you guys for sharing and taking my phone call.
I thank you as well.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
All right, so we're going to let her go. We're going to go on to another caller. We love dialogue, you guys, so feel free to call in. Calling from 860. You're live on the air, 860.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. Talk to me. What's your thoughts about this?
Hi, Casey.
Hey, thanks for calling.
Oh, thank you so much, Casey. So, I have a question for you. What I have no dog in this fight. I really don't care for either of them, to be honest with you. But I'm just really curious as to why do you like Tasha?
Why do I like
Tasha?
Okay, go ahead. You go first, Casey, and I'll go.
Well, the reason why I like Tasha K is the same way I like GIGI. They have style, charisma. They're 10,000 people, and she's not really saying anything, adding information to the listener. She's just being funny, charismatic, engaging, and listen to me. I'm like monotone. I'm just I'm not all that funny. So Tasha K and GIGI, they're what I would aspire to be more. Of someone who would add entertainment value as a social media personality. And I like Tasha K, the fact that she's great with business. She's got the app. She's has like a business outside of her YouTube channel. She, just her setup as far as her studio. She's got a lot of things that I can take away from to add to my repertoire. Same thing with GIGI.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so my question to you, the next question is, what do you think about defamation?
So defamation is horrible. I do not like defamation, and that's why it's great Cardi B won the lawsuit, because nobody wants to be lied on, doxxed, or anything that damages someone's character, and that's illegal. So I do not like anything that's illegal, immoral, or unethical.
Okay. And then the next question would be, what about the injunction release that Tasha has? Do you think that she's following that?
I think she skirts the fence. It's a gray area there because she's not speaking on anything that took place with that was she was being sued on grounds for. The stuff that she's saying now and that she's adding to the social media streets is outside of the stuff with the package that she claimed Cardi B had and the stuff about Cardi B's children. It's separate from that. So I think she's operating in a gray area at this point.
Do you think that it's helping the fact that she's still actually going through the procedure of the bankruptcy and the fact that the case is still going on? And then I have a couple of questions about the bankruptcy in a minute when you're done.
Okay, you mind repeating the question? The phone kind of went out a little bit.
Oh, sorry about that. I was asking, do you think that it's actually shining a light on Tasha in a positive way, or do you think that it's actually shining a light on a negative way to Tasha and the fact that the case is still going on, actually?
Well, the case is closed. Cardi B won. Right now, Tasha K, she lost the appeal, and she's doing the Chapter 11 to avoid a lot of debt, including what she was sued for. So this stuff happens all the time in our American court system, where people get sued. They find ways to get out of it with appeals. The appeals get exhausted. Then they go file bankruptcy individually, or they do it with their business, or both in Tasha K's thing. And there's no really right or wrong when it comes to this, because it's all procedure, it's all a process. We could argue about ethics, we could argue about morality and even legality, but from my understanding,
I'm not arguing. I'm just asking a straightforward question, and that was just basically: do you think that it's actually making her look good, or do you think that it's making her look bad? That's just a straightforward question. So no argument here.
Well, as far as good, if I had to pick a good or a bad on how Tasha K is looking, I'm going to say it makes her look good.
Oh, okay. So her actually making all these comments about Cardi and still going after Cardi, and even though it has nothing to do with the case, it makes her look good. Okay. And I know that the case is over, but the question that I'm asking you is basically just regarding the bankruptcy, because that part of it is not, and it stems off the case, correct?
Well, bankruptcy is separate. So bankruptcy is not, it's a dirty word because we make it a dirty word, but it's a process. And it just means, hey, I ain't got it.
Right, but isn't there different levels of bankruptcy? So I just find it very funny that a lot of people are saying that she's not going to have to pay. But isn't Chapter 11 a little different than the other chapters of bankruptcy? Where in Chapter 11, I mean, since you're saying that she doesn't have to pay, or she may not have to pay, where in Chapter 11 does it indicate or give any kind of impression that she would not have to pay?
So there's a restructure of debt and lower payments. So she may end up paying less. She may end up taking longer to have to pay. See, the thing is, because Cardi B has 10 years to collect, if the debt is restructured in a way where, Tasha K pays a little bit, like maybe ends up paying $1 million total at the end of 10 years, then to me, Tasha K did somewhat win because she didn't have to pay the whole thing, and she strategically got out of not paying the entire amount. So to me, that's a win. It's the restructuring of debt, lower payments. It prevents ongoing debt collection so that Cardi B won't be able to do things like garnish wages or garnish bank accounts. It makes it to where Tasha K has more control over all of her debts, and it puts the ball in her court as far as how she wants to deal with it and not in Cardi B's.
But it still doesn't equate to the fact that she still doesn't have to pay anything, correct?
Well, she still might have to pay something. It depends on how the judge rules after the bankruptcy proceeding has ended, because we don't know that right now. So she may pay something, or she may pay nothing until a certain year, or it may be like a lower amount. It just won't be $4 million at one time.
Regardless,
that's
of the
one
fact,
thing we can say for sure.
Well, regardless of the fact, if it's $4 million at one time or not, it doesn't still equate to the fact that these incompetent non-attorneys are saying that she's not going to see a dime. It still doesn't mean that she won't see a dime. It just means that she won't probably see the full $4 million, but she will see a large sum, correct?
Wait, but I think I heard you say that you said that attorneys have said publicly that Cardi B won't receive a dime. Okay.
Oh no. You missed.
I think she just. I'm sorry to interrupt. I think she want to know, is Tasha K gonna have to pay a big sum of money or what?
We won't know till after the bankruptcy procedure's over. There's no way to know. It just Chapter 11 is about restructuring the debt and lower payments, and stopping or preventing debt collection. You see what I'm saying? So Tasha
so right
K may
now
end up paying,
it's just up in the air. nobody knows. It's
Right.
to be noticed, to be on notice, because we don't know. And at
Right.
this time, it's too early to determine. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. I know I don't talk y'all talk. I talk my own talk, so I just put it out there.
Now it's all good, Gigi.
I
It's
love
all
you,
good,
girl.
Gigi.
I love you, girl.
You
Now,
know who this,
I know
I'm
when
sure
you
know,
you say what?
Know who this is.
Huh?
Do you know who this is?
You know I
said, do
don't.
you know who this is?
No.
I love to skate.
Oh, hey, skater girl. How you doing? Now, you did ask a question, and I didn't get to answer. Can I answer one question that you asked?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, you saying how does that make Tasha K look as far as when she came for Cardi B? And I feel like it's not a black and white answer. I think it's all based on different people's perspectives. That's why you see a big munjo of opinions. I think on one aspect, it makes Tasha K feel like a bully, like she's so mean. That was very harsh. You didn't have to go there. Where's your humanity? You know? I think a second ideology or look is, yes, Tasha, oh my God, Cardi B, she been saying so much horrible shit about black women and roaches and stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, suck it to her, because nobody else is going to do it. Thank you. And I think as you continue on, you will have different perspectives from different point of views.
I agree with that. Also, another thing is that I would like to know. I'm sorry, I'm looking at these comments. I'm like, how am I being mad because I ask questions? I'm not.
Don't pay attention to them
like
comments, please don't.
It is hilarious. Totally forgot what I was about to say because of that. I'm not even gonna lie. I think. Oh yeah, roaches. Okay. Getting back to that, last time I was on, I had asked for anyone to provide the link in the chat of the video where Cardi B called all women roaches, all black women roaches. I still haven't found it yet. I'm still searching for that. Last time I checked, there's a lot of people calling other black women roaches, like Tokyo Tony, from what I understand. But what I'm just trying to find out, did she call that one woman a roach, or did she call every woman a roach? I'm just trying to find that out.
Well, I can't confirm that. I don't know. Casey, do you know? Just from what the people are saying in the comment section, even if she talked about one black woman, it felt, people took it personal, and they felt that, you know? And I know you say Tokyo may have called other, black women roaches, but it seems like a group of, black women, they don't associate Cardi B with being like one of them. So it feels different from them, and that's why you see a more. Now I agree. I feel like, hell, I don't give a damn if you black or white. You call somebody roach, it's the same thing. Just like if you have a gay person, and if you gay and you use homophobic shit versus you straight, you use homophobic shit. To me, it's the same shit. However, you do have some people like to pick and choose.
And I agree with you on that too. I think that the reason why I follow your channel is because you have common sense, and I appreciate that common sense that you come with. So I'm gonna hang up and let these little peons in the chat call me mad.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All I did was ask questions. So, but all right.
Well,
Have
I'm
a good
glad that
day.
you asked the questions. Thank you for entertaining us. You came in here and you were bold to get it off your mind. Some people, they don't even have the courage to do that. So please don't allow the people in the comment section to get you. I hate that for you. But
it's all good.
We will let you go. Let's go on to our next caller. Casey, any thoughts before we go to the next caller?
I think people should leave the anti-black racism and stuff alone or out of this. I think we should focus on just Cardi B and Tasha K, and kind of put the emotions to the side for a moment for this.
You know what? I would agree with you. And you know, I'm a flip flopper. Some days I'm okay, some days I'm not. I feel this way, okay? Now, it's a lot of shit that's going on. It's a lot of agendas that's being pushed on social media.
Right.
With this person is this way and this person is that way. So I say, hell, fight fire with fire today.
Don't open the floodgates, Gigi.
Yesterday, I was like, no, I don't want to hear no race-based shit. Today, hell, let the gates open, ho. Let the gates open. Let the gates open. Now, tomorrow, I might change my mind, okay?
Okay.
And that's just
let the games
how
begin
I honestly
today.
be feeling. Like, I be selling shit on the internet, and then I feel some type of way. I was like, you know what? I didn't want that, but I see how they moving now. I see what's going on now. Okay.
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 Once you open the box, you can't close it.
Right,
Once you
but
ring the bell, you can't
I
unring
think
it. Let's
you
do
have
it.
to realize that even though people may say whatever they want to say, I take my own personal stance. I'm not riding for nobody. I'm not with nobody. I am myself. I'm not on no pro-black and all this. I ain't on no pro-gay or no pro-LGBT or none of that shit. I'm my own person, period, okay? Okay? My only village is my family, and that's blood. That's it. So without further ado, let's continue on. Calling from 623. You're live on the air. 623.
GIGI!
Hey!
What's up? It's Kiki. How you been?
Good. You say Kiki.
Yeah, I'm from Arizona, you know.
Hey, Kiki. Okay, can you turn your radio down? Because I can't stand hearing my voice.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Uh-huh. Talk to me.
All right, first of all, don't ever let that girl speak again. I don't even know who she thought she was, but absolutely not. As a black woman, I don't really care. Like, I know you guys want us to, like, separate the race from the situation, but if anybody calls anybody a roach, we know where that comes from. It's not coming from, you could have called her a bitch, or the B word, or a C word. You could have called her anything. You use the word roach for a reason. So I'm going to put that on the table. Secondly, her beef with Tasha K, it's because of her inner hatred towards us. There's been plenty of bloggers that have said worse about Cardi B of other shades. And where are their lawsuits? So at the end of the day, I'm just like, it's frustrating because we know where it's coming from. And at the end of the day, I'm proud of Tasha K for playing in her face and showing her that at the end of the day, you could play in the courtroom, I can play outside.
All right. Casey, thoughts?
Yeah, I think.
Can you turn that audio back?
There's an echo.
Yeah, I can't stand the echo.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah, I think it's better now. So yeah, there's definitely some anti-black racism, that Cardi B has did. I think it's horrible because when it's one thing for like a black person to use anti-black racism, like the N-word and all that. It's another if somebody who is not, I'm going to say, a part of the racial construct of being black uses something like monkey or a roach towards someone who's black. It kind of digs up stuff from the past, and we know what it is. So I think it's great that people are calling it out and not just making excuses for it. I hate when people try to justify and rationalize it and all that. Like, oh, Cardi B called herself a roach and she calls other people, just no. We have to call out the anti-black racism, and we have to keep calling it out, because if we don't, it becomes culture. So I agree with you.
Exactly. And she knows where it's coming from. She's from the Bronx. She's from New York. She's from a culture of a lot of urban, a lot of us. So she knows where it's coming from. And she comes from the strip clubs. So I know a lot of her insecurities of us having the voluptuous bodies. And that's why she's done chopped herself 15 ways to the sun, because she has this deep-rooted jealousy, and she is using that on Tasha K. And at the end of the day, it makes her look crazy. It makes her look less than, like, she's like a Z-list celebrity at this point. Because Beyonce would never. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj, she's not arguing with blocks. She said, look, you say this, I'm going to come for you, and that's that. She's not going back and forward. So it just shows that she's bored. Like, she's really not doing anything. Like, you're not creating music. You're not even out at the BET Awards with your husband. You're not at the fashion shows with your man. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think she was projecting when she was saying that people are listening to one of her Twitter spaces and we're spiraling. I think she was projecting when she said that because she's the one who's spiraling and she's worried about what people are saying. She's upset that there's so many different bloggers coming at her at once. And she feels like the whole world's against her, which in a certain way it is, as far as critique. She needs to do some like research. She needs to go down the Nick Cannon route and work with somebody who can educate her on blackness and what's socially acceptable and not, so that she can get out of the shadow of being labeled anti-black like she's been in the past.
Exactly. Like, you can fetishize our men, but disrespect our culture. Like, you can't do both. And so, and then another thing with her on her last talk about, well, I'm the bad bee and I'm this and that. She doesn't feel that way about herself. If you have to go on live and tell the world that I'm this, I'm that, and I could get this and that, you don't feel that way because you wouldn't have to say it. So,
right. Doesn't it seem like she's trying to convince herself and us? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry about that.
No, go ahead. Continue.
No, but doesn't it sound like Cardi B is trying to convince herself when she talks, and when she had mentioned all that in her Twitter space, that she's a bad bee and she can get anybody she wants, and when she walks in front of ball players and rappers, her voice trembles. It seems like she was trying to convince herself that she was like that, not necessarily communicating that to us. That's the way I took it. What do you think about that?
I agree. You are a 30-something-year-old woman with 2 kids. Not every man wants that. You're not this unicorn that you think you are. And girl, we've seen you've been ran through. We got videos of you got Corona bottles here, there. So don't try to come across like we don't know who you are. And I think that's why she's upset, is because we know who she is and we can't, I don't know, like, you can't play with us. Like, I don't know. She's weird.
You know what it sound like, KC?
Facts.
To me, it sound like she didn't even believe that shit. What?
Right.
She ain't never had no nigga tremble at her. She said, God damn, this nigga, what the fuck is going on? She couldn't believe it. That's why she got to brag and tell everybody else. She like, did y'all know this is her first time having that experience? And child, can I tell you something, Cardi B? That nigga is zesty as hell. He like your music. He's a fan. Okay? Girl, bye.
Right.
He is a fan.
You paying the bills, Cardi. You will also because you're his sugar mama. You know, you stay at home while he goes to the movie premieres and the fashion shows, and you know, you stay at home and cry about Tasha K. So that's their little situation.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. We're going to let you go at this time. Calling from 214. Hold on. I'm looking at comment section. They said, what? Talking about, am I still on? Dude, crazy. She don't need to convince herself when she is in a whole different tax bracket than you and everyone else. Well, lovely one, that's talking about her money. Yes, she got a lot of money, but just because you got money doesn't mean you have self-confidence. Just because you got money doesn't mean that you're not insecure. So make it make sense, lovely, okay? If it sound kind of, it's given simple-minded. It's given not really critical thinking. It's giving like you just obsessed, you know. Let me keep on going now. Calling from,
what you just said was going to be my ringtone.
I think Cardi plays the bills too because she's worth more than the opposite. Cardi can find herself about a rich bandit. That's about it. What she said to get her husband attention and y'all got jealous. I mean, what is she supposed to think? She's ugly? Well, you know, I don't think, well, say that shit before she got on that surgery table, ho. How about that? Say that shit. Say that shit to her. Tell my son, well, Cardi, what you think? You ugly? You don't need, you know, I bet you want to say it then. I don't know what she's supposed to think about herself, you know, but I think it's one thing to have reassurance people that just got it. They got it. They don't need to talk about it. They don't need to brag about it because they already know they got it. Most of them, they kind of humble. They kind of shy about it. because people identify them as being this gorgeous person, and they have pretty issues for being placed in a box because they're so fucking gorgeous. You know? Your
Exactly.
thoughts? Your thoughts on that?
I would say that, we should be able to see how someone moves and look at them and tell that they're really money. There's a lot of people that they make $10,000 cash a year, and they also spend $10 million cash a year. You know what I'm saying? So they basically are just over broke like everybody else who has a job. And that, plus the fact that Cardi B's claim to fame is WAP, and the guy that she's with wants everybody's WAP except for hers. So there's just not a lot Cardi B really can brag on. I think when she was boasting and grandstanding on her Twitter space, she really was convincing herself. And when she was saying that, you all wish you were me and this and that, she was just really projecting, because I think if it came down to it, Cardi B would rather be us than her.
Definitely, she'd rather be us than her. And I say that with the utmost respect. She'd rather not be a celebrity, not have everybody in her business, not having people criticize her. She'd rather be in that situation where you are. She'd rather be where you are, where nobody knows her. She can go out here, bust some heads and not get in trouble, and she can do what she want to do. But she don't have that privilege anymore because she signed her soul to Hollywood. She is part of Hollywood agenda. She is a part of the circus, and she's Hollywood. You know? And we haven't even begun to talk about the Illuminati and the conspiracy theorists. That's the gossip going around. But we'll save that for another video. Okay.
And also, we haven't begun to talk about all the surgeries that she has, because she's not even the same person she used to be. Let's talk about that. And also, when you're dealing with somebody who has a bunch of surgeries like that, and you have a child with them, their child won't even look like them. I'm not trying to really go down that route, bringing it in.
Yeah, you're going down that route. That's kind of a it is. That's kind of a harsh route. I'm gonna leave that alone. You can go and see where they go with it. But, I'm pro. Do what you want to do with your body and your face. I don't give a damn,
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, that's a tough road, Casey. I don't know if you want to go down that lane. But,
I pushed on the brake.
Okay, yeah, let's push on that motherfucking brake. Okay, so maybe not today. Maybe if I get too irritated tomorrow. I don't know. But calling from 214, you're live on the air, 214.
Gigi, good afternoon.
Hey.
And hello to hey girl, and to the gentleman on the call. Hello to you as well.
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for calling.
Absolutely. I just wanted to touch on what you said. Braggadocious, you make an excellent point. If she has so much to say, and she did say, I'm not like y'all. You're better than us. You're better than y'all. If she really is better than us with her illiterate self, then go live amongst polite society. She's, like you said, she's a celebrity of some sort. She doesn't even need to bother with any of us. She can easily live the life and be amongst Hollywood, which is majority non-black and ran non-black. She can do that, but she will not. She is stuck between a rock and a hard place. She truly, truly is. She doesn't know who she is and where she fits. Because if she were to go to the other side, polite society, did you hear how the billionaire stepson spoke about her?
She said she is trash. That's what they think about her.
And not only that, he was trying really hard to not use that word with the hard R. He really, really was trying. He really was trying. And that's the big issue that she knows she has. Because amongst a lot of, and I'm going to go ahead and throw in some light-skinned black women, a number of biracial black women, they know they cannot cut it in white society, the majority society, polite society, whatever you want to call it. You cannot. And I've said this before, and I will say this again. This colorism, that holds so deep in the black community, go outside Go outside. They will remind you who you are. They absolutely will. There is no such thing as half black or light skinned, all of that. You're just various degrees of black, and you will be treated as such. They will look at a girl who looks just like Amber Rose, and they will call her that word with the hard R and laugh while she cries. That's how it is. The racism in majority society is unreal. If you're like, there's people like, look at Ebony K. Williams. Notice how she looks. No, she's a quote unquote preference, but that woman unmistakably makes it clear that she's a black woman. None of this mixed, I'm black mixed with more black. Why is that? Ebony K. Williams is so comfortable in her blackness because when she looks in the mirror, there are only two black people that she basically sees, herself and her reflection. When you're working in these industries where you are the only, not just black, you're the only ethnic, you are reminded that there is no favoritism, there is no hierarchy. It doesn't matter how light your skin is. The minute these Amber, especially Belle Callis, the minute she opens her mouth, they all know who she is. Nobody cares how colored your eyes are or how cottony white you look. They all know who's black and who is white, and you are not white, and you will be treated as such. That's why she will stay here, disrespect black women, but she will never take herself outside this community and just live amongst them. She says she has money. I don't even have as much money as she has. And I do very well for myself, by myself. And I am the only black person. And I know full well how she is treated. That's why there is no light-skinnedness outside black community. You're just black. That's it. And she knows that. And it upsets her. She does not want to deal with it. She cannot survive. She cannot even read. She cannot even read. Look how Candace Owens basically just borderline destroyed her online. How people were talking about Belle Callis. Candace Owens is an unambiguous black woman. She has no problem moving about white spaces, no matter how you think about her. Cardi B cannot do what Candace Owens is doing. Even though I don't know who has more money, but she cannot survive in these spaces. Who is Belle Callis going to talk to? She can't even sign her own check. Do you know what? If she doesn't have offset, who's going to not steal money from her? She's so vulnerable once she leaves the black community because they will use her. They will take her money. They'll just speak fast. They'll speak using big words. You think you're better than us. You can't say that when you're with white people. There's no such thing as you think you're better. Oh, you think you're right. Oh, you're hostility, uppity. All those words I've heard from other black people. Okay, I really am. Well, why don't you come where I live? I live in a zip code where there are 5 black people, and one of those is me. Amongst 75,000 people, it's just me. How are you going to survive here? She really needs to step back and watch herself. If you have so much to say about black people, you take your behind out of black society, and you live amongst them, and you see how it is over there. She put that big toe of hers in white because she's no longer New Bronx, whatever borough she crawled out of. You're now in LA. You're now doing business in Atlanta. You're now doing real work in Manhattan. You're not just living in that hole. These people are going to expect from you, expect value. She cannot produce. She cannot produce. One thing about Rihanna and Beyonce, they knew full well, these two women, getting by on light-skinned goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. It leads nowhere. You can stand tall, oh, I'm light-skinned, but you will end up like Robin Dixon, confused, lost, sad, broke, struggling, trying to refurbish homes when you can't even count nor pull a hammer. You cannot do anything. Keep going on this light-skinnedness. You really think pretty hair, whatever it is going to do something for you. It leads nowhere. It leads absolutely nowhere. And the more black people realize that, things will start to get better little by little. You're black. It's very binary. There are no degrees or shades to black. Once they know you're black, which they always do, Amber Rose with that forehead, Amber Rose with that mouth of hers, with that accent, they know you're black. And that's why she gets angry. These women get angry at us because they're not getting the reception from white people that they think they're supposed to get. There is no such thing as I'm not black, I'm mixed. That doesn't exist. Look at Meghan Markle. You can pull that in California because there's a very large non-black ethnic population. But now when you're amongst actual white people, real white people, you're going to be reminded. So either Belcalis can do what Markle did, pack up her husband and leave, or she can stay where she is right now and take heed. Because Tasha K, like it was just discussed, the bankruptcy is reorganization. It doesn't matter if Tasha files 11 or 13. It's reorganization. Belcalis has to get in line. Tasha K owes $100,000 in taxes. That will never go away in bankruptcy, but the government's going to be paid first. The government will be paid first before your $4 million tiers, Belcalis. Get in line and shut up. Gigi, you have a great night, okay? You too, young man. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. She came through, didn't
Wow,
she?
she just dropped the bomb and
Boom!
left.
KC, talk about that.
She's my spirit animal, whoever she is. I don't want to go behind that because everything she said was right. And I will say this much: what she's talking about is the concept they put in the movie Imitation of Life, where you really like in when it comes to Caucasians, they put it in movies. To them, you're either passable or you're not. And so in the movie Imitation of Life, there was a mixed race woman who was the child of a black woman, but the mixed race child was passable, that she looked blonde hair and brown eyes or whatever. She denounced her mother, who was black, and she leaned more to her whiteness. And there's a whole thing with that. I don't want to go deep into the weeds, but that's basically what the caller was talking about, is it being passable. And it's sad that we still deal with that today in 2023. Hopefully one day we won't have to anymore.
All right. Well, didn't I say? I said today we're going to open up the gates for the race. Carl
You
said,
did, Gigi.
I did.
You did.
Carl said race important. I miss you, Carl. I just need you to be on good behavior, Carl. Carl, you... All right, so let's go on to our next caller. I'm enjoying the phone calls, you guys, so please continue to call in. The phone numbers are up. I thank everybody to call in. I thank you guys for liking that video. I'm going to ask you again to please like this video. If you like me, always coming live, working hard for the people, I need your support too. I need your help too. Like this video, share this video. You know, if y'all got some money, Cash App Pink Lips 500, okay? Run that money up. Run the money up.
1,115 likes. I mean, people watching, only 516 likes. We got to get at least 500 more. Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all can do it. I believe in y'all. I believe in you and me. I believe in us, okay? All right, let's go on to the next caller. Calling from 314. You're live from the air.
What's going on, Gigi?
Hey, how you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. I was just calling to just to put my input on it.
Thank you for calling.
No problem. How can you go behind that last lady?
Yes.
But I agree with her wholeheartedly. See, these women, they are mixed descent. A lot of them get their rise to fame in the black community, but when they're perceived as black by the opposite community, then they're, I'm not black. So they like the notoriety of it. They like the eggplant of it all, but they don't want to be looked at as black. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you dibble and dabble in our community, but you don't want to be labeled as us. You see what I'm saying? It's like they feel like they're superior, and that's the complex that Cardi B has. But nobody wants to see it or say it. You know, people, we live in a country full of racism, right? And people can say all day, oh, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. But we know it exists.
It exists. There's no debate about that. But, you said Cardi B. You didn't say Cardi B, but you made an example. You said, how people that is mixed, they like to do stuff in the culture, but they don't want to claim being black. Is that what you said?
A lot of them don't.
Okay.
Correct.
Well, are we
A lot
talking
of them
about
don't.
Cardi B or we're talking? I'm confused. Does this? Can we still
Well, Cardi
stick
B,
to Cardi
okay.
B? Because Cardi B claims to be black.
Well, when?
She's Afro-Latino. Afro means African, and African is associated with being
Yeah, she
Negroid.
always claimed
And
to be
here in
black.
America, instead of saying Negroid, we say black.
It's actually the opposite. Like you're saying that they don't claim to be black, they don't want to be. Actually, she does, and the black community take her black card away from her, saying that she is not black.
Well, she's not.
Okay. So,
Case
but you
in
just
point.
you made a
She
statement
has,
about
she has
people
children. Well,
that
okay,
take
let's
from
just say, I'll
the
give you an
culture,
example.
but they don't want to identify as black.
Correct. Cardi B knows she's not black. She's not black. That's why she sued Tasha K, in my opinion, because Tasha K was the one person that the one black lady that she couldn't scare, right? You couldn't punk her. And that's a part of Tasha's personality, right? I don't think it has nothing to do with color, but that's just Tasha's personality. And then for someone that's not in the community that constantly use the N-word, my auntie, she hates the word. If you use it, I'm 39, she'd be ready to slap me. But, it's just a lot of things that she does while we revoke her card.
Right.
But then,
now, can I interrupt you real quick?
come,
Because to address people in the bushes. Now, they said Cardi B never claimed to be black. Well, tell me what the hell is Afro? What is Afro? What does it stand for? Don't Afro stand for black? Don't Afro stand for the race? That she's Afro-black. Her race is black and her ethnicity is Latino. That's why they call it Afro-Latino. Or am I getting it wrong? Casey, can you help me?
Well, I mean,
what is it?
I mean, Afro means African, and African is Negroid. Black means Negroid. So we're all saying the same thing, different ways. So Cardi B's black.
Right.
Cardi B doesn't
Afro-Latino.
want the social construct.
The race is Afro. The ethnicity is Latino. That's why they put it together, Afro-Latina. But, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with them cards. Go ahead. I'm sorry. 314.
Ooh,
But, we used to do that here in
I
America.
Know, all I know is I'm Team Tasha K. I don't think she did. In my opinion, she did whatever messy blogs do, TMZ and all. So,
all right,
for Cardi to get mad and battle back. Winos. Wino. Hold on, where my glass at? Okay, I'm working on it. But
are you one of Tasha K's app holders? Are you subscribed to Tasha K's app?
I sure am.
All right.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna keep subscribing to it. But I really don't know what app you're talking about. But
okay. Wink, wink.
Lord
wink,
have
wink.
mercy.
I got you.
Girl. Oh, okay. I get it. I picked up what y'all picking down now.
I'm on
Go ahead.
YouTube.
Right.
Smart.
Yes, I stay on YouTube. I stay on YouTube subscribing to Tasha. And they can get a little YouTube checks. That's about, Cardi just gonna get the YouTube check. That's what she mad about. Which, it's probably a pretty decent check. You know what I mean? But she can't get that until 3 years from now. So all of this, Cardi B just wanted, to kind of debo. And I'm like, Tasha, how you got results with somebody else's name on it? So it's really, it's still like up in the air. And that's what she's mad about. Because it's like, you said somebody lied, but how do we know that you lied? But, Tasha, she fought a hard fight as much as she could do with her resources, right? She just like any other person sitting at home, or like watching this video, I might want to start a channel, you know what I mean? So she, she's just trying to have fun on the internet. She's a comedian. I think she's more so of a comedian than anything. But, it's just a hard fight. You know, it's a hard fight with the judicial system for people of color, regardless. So, you know, it's just sad. It's sad. I don't have any remorse for Cardi. Maybe I sound bad about it, but you want to dibble and dabble with the eggplant over here. Then when you get that treatment, then he country and he all types of ninja. You know, that's the thing I don't like. You know, everybody get cheated on. Boo-hoo. We all been cheated on or did the cheating, right? I mean, it's either you get mad or what. I mean, we all have or had baby daddies, ex-husbands. We done dealt with families and everything. But I'm team black girl power.
All right, black girl power. I hear that, child. Okay.
All right, bye, Gigi. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Casey.
Bye. All right, how y'all doing out there in the atmosphere? Can we get them likes up? What did y'all think about our last caller? Can we please get the likes up? I'm looking at the comment section. So it's okay for somebody to drag you then? You know, no, it's not okay for somebody to drag me, but they do it. They do it. And what am I to do? I've been dragged since I came out the womb, okay? People won't keep their mouth off of me. And what am I to do? I just pray about it, and I give it up to God because I know he will take care of my enemies, you know? Amen. And, you know, that's how I've been taught. You just pray about that thing, and you don't worry about it. And you give all your worries, all your concerns up to the Father above. Because the Father, he got me. I don't know about you, but he got me. Okay? He been keeping me for so long, and I'm still trusting and believing in him. And that's how I feel about it. So, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all know I love the food. I love the food. Okay, I'm looking in the comment section. Somebody line is Black Girl Power. Y'all act like y'all don't see Cardi there when it's not straightening. Preach, GG. I was talking about the caller. Oh, you didn't address the caller, so shit. I felt hit. I felt attacked, so I went on that thing. They said they drag you, GG. People came at me today about you. Ain't that a mess? And they gonna keep coming for you about me. Okay? Because it's power. It's power in the tongue. You understand? It's power. Okay? They feel all this power over here. That's what it is. It's illuminating. You know what I mean? Why else? Why else would they think about GG? Why else would they think about GG at night? How about that? Okay, so I'm just fooling. Let's continue on to our next caller. Calling from 919. You're live on the air. 919.
Hey, Gigi, it's Dana. How are you?
Hey, Dana. Thank you so much for calling.
Yes. So I know you my good sister.
Okay.
And you might not agree.
Okay, and that's okay, and I love that. I love that we can agree to disagree. And can I just tell the audience, I'm okay with you guys disagreeing with me. I'm okay with us having different beliefs. I'm okay with it all. I really am. As long as we have mutual respect, that's all it is. Okay? Yeah.
Absolutely. I love you for that.
Keep it real. Yep. Keep it honest with yourself. But let's just be respectful with it.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly. So
simple.
I am a Tasha K viewer. I watch Tasha K. I've been with her since the beginning, just like I've been with you since the beginning. But I'm just going to spin it a different way. I really wish she had a husband that was more of a leader and that would have told her, listen, baby, when the court told you to take them videos down, just take them down. And I wish she would have listened, because now not only does she owe the $4 million, now she got to spend a lot more time and money on lawyers to keep fighting this thing, fighting bankruptcy, fighting for appeals and whatnot. I just wish she had a husband to just lead her in a different direction. Instead of just trying to prove a point, just take the videos down. Just leave it alone.
But you know what? I agree
What do
with
you think?
I agree. You know, for
You know-
Tasha K's sake, just because the sister is so talented, the sister is so dope, and I have
Yeah.
nothing but good things to say about her. Now, no, I don't like what she said about Cardi. I already said that shit, and I ain't gonna say it again. And y'all act like, okay, a person can't have negative things about them, but you still like the whole package. They have more good. The good outweighs the bad. And to be frank, y'all all have some bad about y'all. To be frank, y'all all have judged other
Yeah.
people. To be frank, y'all all
We
talked
have.
about other people. Y'all all have.
We have.
None of your innocent.
Yeah, we all have a past.
None.
We
But
all
you're
gossip
right.
from
For
time to
her
time. Nobody's
sake,
perfect.
because I would want her to go as far as she can and not to have to worry about this situation with Cardi B. If I could help, I would not want her to go through these court situations. If her husband could have came in, or I don't know how influence he have over her, or somebody, and she could have been on television or doing her own thing on her app, not worrying about this, just flying as like she deserves to fly, because damn it, she works hard.
Yeah, there's never going to be another Wendy Williams. However, she could have been maybe the next best thing, you know, but I don't see it for her now. I think she's still going to do great things, but now she's costing her husband, her family a whole lot of grief and money, you know, and when the court tells you to do something, just do it. I just don't understand that. And I'm not going to hold you much longer, but I thank you
Well,
for
why was she,
hearing
Casey?
me out.
Oh, anytime. I'm going to ask Casey
Well,
your question. Why she want to know, why do you feel that Tasha K was so stubborn?
Tasha K put her foot on the gas. That was content strategy. She knows you all, and myself as well, that we want the wine, and she planned for, you know, the bad as far as decreasing risk, because she did it on one of her live streams where she used her phone. Tasha K allegedly, this is according to, I'm not going to say the website, cackknowledge.com, Tasha K makes $6 million plus a year, and she moved her money outside the U.S. to Africa, allegedly. Tasha K's been planning for this, and she knows that that's what people want in her line of work. Right now, she's been rewarded. She's over 1 million subscribers.
Wait, how much?
Well,
she
according
make?
to
Fuck, I'm doing something wrong.
I'm not gonna say it again, but
hell, Tasha,
but, that's just
Tasha, I'm reaching out, girl. I'm reaching out. How much? What? I
according
need to see that
to
playbook.
CAKnowledge.com.
I need to see the fucking playbook.
With Tasha K showing it. I mean, she's got the app that she doesn't have, and then she's got the endorsements. You see, she does the commercials and stuff. She has the wine that she sells, the YouTube channel. You know, GIGI, you do. You need T-shirts that says pink lips.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, we need some merch.
I need something real. I need something truly real. I need to get a team, KC. I need to go down and get me a team like Cardi B and package myself well. You know what I mean? And then come out with my debut or something. I need to get the drink. But okay, too much thinking. Go ahead.
No,
and we gonna
need
support it, GIGI, whatever you do.
Okay.
Yeah, we need pink lip shirts. But the thing is like, you know, Tasha K, I'm not going to mention the other YouTuber because I know, GIGI, you don't want to do that. But there was somebody who had more subscribers than Tasha K. So Tasha K has surpassed them and got more views and making more money because Tasha K knows what everybody wants. She knows what sells, and she's selling videos. So to me, Tasha K putting the foot on the gas, doing all the things that she's been doing is content strategy, and it has worked. She's been rewarded, and yeah, she does owe the $4 million to Cardi B, but she filed bankruptcy in Chapter 11. She filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy as a part of her content strategy. So she's making decisions that we look at as being illogical and even we could say dumb, but she's thinking 5 steps ahead because she's playing 3D chess.
Yeah, but you still have to pay lawyers.
He's writing it
She's
off.
not gonna.
It's
she's
a
gonna
tax
have a lot
write-off.
subtracted from what she's got.
It's a tax write-off. All those business expenses, they're tax write-offs. Trust me. When I file my taxes, most of that stuff gets written off. And then also you pass the cost on to your customer. So everybody who's buying Tasha K's merch, they're paying the lawyer fees, not Tasha K. It's content strategy. She's good.
Yeah, but I think sooner or later she's going to get exhausted from all of this. There's only so much a family, a husband, a wife can take, and I think it's going to take its toll on her. Although I do love her, I think she should have just left well enough alone. You know, when the court speaks, you know, we're supposed to obey the law, you know, and I think it's all going to catch up with her. But I appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you, and I'm so glad you called
Thanks for
in.
calling.
And you see, we agreed,
Okay,
girl. You see, we agreed.
Yeah, I can't believe it, Gigi.
Yeah, we agreed. All right, we're going to let her go. Calling from, how you guys doing in the comment section? I just want to read a few. It says, Tommy, you ain't got no job. What taxes? Facts, okay? Her husband going to get exhausted. They already got one of their children in school in Africa from what I heard. Okay, not mad at Tasha. That's why she didn't stop when she was asked to. The money was too good. The lies was bringing in the money, which is proof money is the root of all evil. How you twist that shit up? Okay, I thought you was doing good with the money, then you didn't turn it to the evil. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Gigi, it was nice. The last caller was real nice. Yes, he was. And Dee, that's what it's all about. You know, coming together in the gossip realm, having respect for each other, talking civil, like you're humans and not animals, and being able to agree to disagree and, hey, walk away without being in your feelings, you know? So let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 216. You're live on the air. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear a lot of background.
Okay. That's because I'm driving right now. But I wanted to get on this call to talk about this situation for a little bit.
Okay.
Is that okay? Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Go ahead.
So I don't know if y'all remember, but Cardi B, she always has the mentality of a bad bitch. Like, she always had this mentality of walking into a room and making men tremble from the show Love and Hip Hop. She was known for all the niggas wanted her, JB and Rich Dollar and all that. Rich Dollar.
Girl, that was scripted. That's a lie. That was all scripted. You didn't know that? Love and Hip Hop is scripted.
Storyline.
Yeah, that shit is storyline. Ain't nobody tripping off of her.
Remember, she had stole the girl's boyfriend, the African girl's boyfriend.
I don't.
Okay,
time out. I didn't understand you. You said that she always had. You said she had the mentality, but she didn't have the results.
She didn't have the results.
She didn't have the results of people trembling, but she had in her mind that she made people tremble. I didn't get that from her. I just got a silly girl that liked to talk shit. That was just around it. I've never got bad bitch from Cardi. I've never got that. But I appreciate you. It's a lot of sound in your background. We're going to let you go because I can't hear her. It's so, that background noise, it was driving me nuts. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. I'm calling from 732. You're live on the air, 732.
I just want to bounce off of what KC said. I know you said he can't do it, and you said you flip-floppy, but
I am flip-floppy. I will change on your ass. Go ahead.
I ain't mad at you, but KC hit one thing. He says, and I won't say particular people, when you do all that surgery, he said, your children don't look like you. KC, they look like them, the real them.
Right.
That's where they, so now we get to see who you really look like through yours.
Mm-hmm.
My second, and that was no disrespect, my second comment, Now, don't get offended, black woman, because I'm really full black woman, and I'm from America. I worked in the field, nursing field, where you get women from the islands, and they're black. You know, Haitian, Nigerian, what have you. When they get around us black Americans and, you know, say the white superiors, you know, we might get into it with each other, and you may call the other women that's from the country black. They be like, I ain't black, I'm Nigerian. I ain't black, I'm Jamaican. And I'm looking at you like you're black like me, but even some black women that are fully black don't want to say they. I have grandchildren that's mixed, maybe Spanish or Mexican. Now you try to call a Puerto Rican a Spanish person. I'm not Spanish, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not Mexican, I'm Spanish. Y'all all speak the same language. So a lot of ethnic are confused who they belong to. And then they say, because I ain't no history teacher, ain't everybody came from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So they confusing me when they don't know who they are. That's so. To my sisters, no offense to y'all, but y'all need to know who y'all are first before you can tell somebody else who they are. And y'all have a nice. Miss Gigi,
yes,
you deserve your own tea. So you deserve a show, honey.
Hey, thank you. Did y'all hold on? Wait, 7-3. Say that shit again for the haters in the back. Did you hear that shit? Did you hear that?
You need your own show on TV.
Yes.
You're 1,000% more than
yes.
Williams, honey. You just sit in, but you keep it real.
Right.
And you keep it real about
right.
you and everybody else. She couldn't do that. She wanted us to think she was somebody else. You letting us know GG is GG. Get it, girl. I think I'm going to see you on TV. You're going to be up with society or like that Hollywood, but you're going to be better than them because you're going to stay your lane.
Right.
I love you.
I love you too. All right. We're going to let her go. Haters, did y'all hear that in the back? Did y'all hear that in the back? Okay. Get up off me. Get up off me. Get up off me. Get up off me. Go lay down. Go lay down. All right, Carl, you keep it up. I'm going to put you back in moderator. Carl, you keep it up. You're going to be a moderator, nigga. Okay? Just be 346. You're live on the air. 346. 346. I hope I'm saying it. 346. Okay, we're going to put you back on hold. So calling from 858.
Yes.
Hey,
I
how you
want to
doing?
make a point that good. How y'all doing, Gigi?
Good. I'm glad you called.
I just want to say that. Oh, good. I just want to say that Black people, we are so freaking ignorant and dumb sometimes. So let's look at a similar case in terms of pain, right? So Amber Heard, when she went through her court case with Johnny Depp, right? We have to remember, okay, weren't you wondering who is paying her legal fees, right? Her legal fees, Amber Heard's legal fees were paid by her homeowner's insurance, Travelers Insurance paid her legal fees. So she defamed him in 2018 through that op-ed article, and then 2019, Travelers Home Insurance was like, okay, yeah, sure, white girl, we'll pay your legal fees. You know, Tasha K didn't do her research, and this is really a message to all Black people. We really need to look to see what kind of insurances we have, because if we were ever in a lawsuit, specifically a civil lawsuit, we can have our homeowner's insurance pay our legal fees. Okay, so her legal fees are paid by Travelers, right? And after she was found, guilty of defaming him, Travelers was like, okay, we need to get paid from a company called, I believe it's like New York, Maine, who owns General Insurance. So right now, Amber Heard didn't pay one dime to get her attorneys, right? She kept the money from, her divorce, right? And she skirted off to Europe. And right now, Travelers is fighting with Maine, which is like the general insurance company, to try to get, I think half of her legal fees were paid to Travelers. The other half, Travelers is still fighting with Maine. Meanwhile, Tasha K spent all her hard-earned money fighting a multimillionaire. It doesn't make sense, So at the end of the day, and also too, when you are when you are guilty of a civil lawsuit and you have to pay damages, it is based on your ability to pay. Not, okay, so they could say all day long, Tasha K owes $4 million, but if she doesn't have the ability to pay and they don't have a way to attach that judgment or that wage garnishment, it's not going to ever happen. Amber Heard is never going to pay. I think I think her lawsuit was $10 million that he won, and then he was $2 million, so it ended up being $8 million. She's never going to pay that. She is all the way in Europe living her best life with a baby. I don't know where this baby came from. So at the end of the day, Tasha K, it's just Black people, as a whole, we need to start looking into, if we ever get in trouble or say something, look into your homeowner's insurance policy and see if you can get an attorney. She didn't pay anything, and she's never going to pay Johnny Depp. So we need to stop with the ignorant, Tasha K needs to pay her. Tasha K does not have to pay her if she doesn't have the ability to pay.
Which is why she filed Chapter 11.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is why she filed Chapter 11. Yeah, a lot of people would be able to know about that homeowners thing you mentioned if they had like an accounting lawyer. An accounting lawyer would be able to tell you like, hey, an incident occurred at your home. If you call, because you called the police, the incident or your lawyer fees associated with it will be covered by the homeowners association. So yeah, we do need to tap into accountants and lawyers and an accounting lawyer when we have these businesses and making this money. I agree with you, because unfortunately with Black people, we suffer from ignorance. We don't know stuff, and we're not surrounded by people who know stuff who can tell us. So I agree with you.
Exactly. So we just need to stop saying Tasha K needs to pay. It's ridiculous. She's never going to get that money, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you a wino?
Well, I listen to her. I mean, here and there. Sometimes she's a little bit outrageous, but she's funny. I think she's funny. I think she's talented. I think she deserves to, make money from her talent. And, if she wants to hide that money, do some funny accounting, I say go for it, because no one's dragging Amber Heard saying you owe Johnny. So have that same energy for Tasha.
Yeah.
Black people, especially Black women, we drag each other, and it's horrible. It's horrible behavior.
Yeah.
You don't hear white girls coming out saying, oh, you need to pay Johnny Depp. You don't ever hear. You haven't heard anything about that girl.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you for putting them on notice. That's more stuff to think about. We appreciate you. We're going to let you go at this moment. Calling from 346. You're live on the air, 346. Okay, 346.
Hello?
Hey, girl, I was waiting on you.
I'm sorry. I stepped away from my phone.
I see.
I want to say this. I understand that, Tasha K and Cardi B has this beef going on. But what we are not remembering is that, they were both going tit for tat. And I know, but Tasha K took it below the belt. She did. And she kept going for it. And I'm going to be real. I'm a Pisces too. Like, we're the type of people, like, when you keep poking the bear, once we go there, we do. We don't know how to stop. We don't know how to let stuff go. And yeah, we can be the most pettiest people ever. So I understand, with Cardi B, why she sued Tasha K because of the stuff that Tasha K put out there. But majority of the stuff that Tasha K put out there, that's why I understand Tasha K saying, well, you don't want me to put out the documents from the court order. From the courts. Because the simple fact is, if y'all remember, when this stuff was going on, most of the stuff that Tasha K put out there was stuff that most of the bloggers do today. She had someone from Tasha K friends said that stuff when they were talking about her raping the people and
Okay. Let's use like
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that word.
Okay.
Yeah. When they were saying all the stuff that when Tasha K put all that stuff out there, that was just the stuff that she was putting out there from the sources that she was getting. That's just like if you get some stuff from the sources, right, and you put it out there. TMZ do that. Everybody does it. You know, most media do it, right? The only thing is because you all are YouTube bloggers. You see what I'm saying? And so, it's a lesson learned for you all as YouTube bloggers that, hey, now you all can't do certain things or say certain things, but it's the fact that, and yeah, that's a lesson learned to Tasha K. She had to take that L. At the end of the day, they both have been hitting below the belt. Now, it's not fair. To me, I feel like it's not fair that people are saying that Tasha K, they're dragging her for dirt and said that, you know, they hope that she, you know, she lose everything, just like, you know, Cardi B was saying that, you know, she hoped that her child, she gonna take it for everything, her child don't go to college and stuff. That too is hidden below the belt. It has to be a line drawn. We have to make not just Tasha K become accountable for the stuff that she said, but also Cardi B. Like, below the belt is below the belt. We got to stop allowing them to say, because they are celebrities, they can get away with the stuff that they say, and then the bloggers can't get along. Have to, have to take accountability for what they say. So at the end of the day, they both are wrong. I feel like right now is the time that they both need to go to some anger management. They both need to go and get some counseling. They both need to just stop with the social media, period, and just settle this thing outside. In the courts, with the courts, and do what they have to do, because it's making the bloggers, the bloggers look bad. It's like, y'all can't say nothing. Y'all can't talk about this. The same way they did with the comedians. You know, they can't say this. Back in the days, comedians could say whatever they want to. We went there because that was our way of our let out, for them and for us to be able to hear what they say and be able to, like, let our hair down, especially when we're going through stuff. And when we come to the bloggers like you all on YouTube and stuff, that's because we be wanting to hear, like, what's going on in the world. But now we can't, hear this stuff, because the simple fact is people are taking it too far. It's only their, content on what they see and what they are hearing in the streets. And we're just getting the sidebar of what it is. I feel like at the end of the day, there has to be a line drawn where we have to say no more hitting below the belt. And in the same process, if you talk about my family, I can talk about yours. And that's all I got to say.
All right. Thank you so much. Casey, what were your thoughts about that?
There already is a limit, because we do have freedom of press and freedom of speech as bloggers and people who are on social media giving opinions. There's no such thing as a false opinion or idea, but there can be false facts. So I don't agree on false facts, and that's what Tasha K was held accountable for. So there is that line, that defamation, as far as defamation limiting us, and we've already got it. So, yeah, you can't provide false facts like someone has the package and they don't.
They said, Jessica said, let's be honest, Cardi would have never sued Sarah Lee if they were not friends. She needs that $4 million so she can leave Offset. Ain't got no child support. All right. So what's your ideal about that statement?
Ooh, it makes sense if Cardi B's broke, but I think Cardi B sued to make a point, make a statement, because she doesn't want any false facts being put out there about her. I think if Cardi B wanted to leave Offset, she could do it and doesn't necessarily need money, because a lot of people would house Cardi B and her children if it came down to it. And plus, we also have to ask, does Cardi B really want to leave Offset? She's been talking a good game. I haven't heard her lately saying anything new since she did that Twitter space. I don't think Cardi B really needs the money that bad, to be honest.
All right. All right, let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 803. You're live from the air, 803.
Hey, Miss Gigi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad you called.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you talk better to the mic? It sounds kind of muffled.
Muffled? Okay.
Are you able to hear me now?
Oh, that's so much better.
All right. Yes, yes. I just called. I agree with the caller that called before this last caller who said that, I don't believe Tasha K gonna pay that lady her money.
Mm-mm.
And I don't think she should pay her that money.
Mm.
I mean,
Tell us why.
Cardi went there with Tasha. Because Tasha, I mean, you know how many people owe people money and never pay it? I mean, a lot of people then went to court and they owed millions of dollars and they never paid for it. So I don't believe Cardi gonna ever get that money. And black women definitely need to stop going up for Cardi. Y'all know she is problematic to our community. Come on now. Like, she definitely don't like black women like that. Just like I'm sorry. She will screw a black man, but for black women, y'all know she don't care for us like that. I mean, she was very problematic on loving hip hop, New York. Very disrespectful. So
You
it
right.
is what it is.
It is what it is. All right. Well, thank you so much. Calling from 218. You're live from the air. 218. 218.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? 281. I'm sorry. 281.
I'm doing fine. How are you doing today?
You know, how am I doing today? I don't know how I'm doing today. I ate, but I ain't finished my plate, you know?
Mhm.
Talk to me, though.
So, so I would have to disagree with the young woman has said about Cardi B. I really don't believe that she was, problematic. I really believe that people just try her, and once people try you and get to that certain point, you react differently.
Now, who do you believe?
And
Now, when they say Cardi B is problematic, towards who? Who are they referring to?
I think she's saying like when she's problematic, I think she's saying like to all black women as a whole when she
Okay.
said that.
So if
I
black
don't
women
think
feel slighted or something or hurt, why would you take that
mhm.
away and say, I don't believe you're hurt, black women?
No, I don't believe that.
Okay, so you're not taking their pain away from them and saying that's a lie. You're not hurt by Cardi B.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like once you get to a certain point and people just keep poking you, as the previous ladies have said, you're gonna react differently and you're gonna go below the barrel. And I think
Now, who been poking who?
with I, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying like in general.
Do some unstrange things. I get it.
Yeah. Because I've been through that. Like, people done tried me several times, and I had to go below the barrel. I had to expose some people for who they really is,
Right.
for trying to put a false narrative.
Okay, so you identify
But
with Cardi B in this case against Tasha K. Is that what it is? It's personal for you? Tasha K reminds you of that individual that hurted you?
so she's like that. She's like that. As my uncle has said, she's like that messy auntie at a family reunion that you can't tell your business to because she would tell it automatically.
Okay. All right, I hear you. All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in and weighing in. We appreciate you. We're going to let you go at this time. We're going to go on to our next caller. Feel free, guys, to call in. We need you guys to like, share, and like the video. Come on, get them damn likes up, y'all. Shit. Is your fingers broke? I know your fingers ain't broke, so like the video. All right, calling from 212. You're live from the air. 212.
Hey, Gigi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
I'm doing good. I'm just sipping this tea about Cardi and
Sip it.
Tasha
Sip
K
it.
again with you.
Sip it.
So I wanted to put in my little input on this because the last caller there, I don't think that he kind of understands like the role that Cardi really plays, and why. Again, I would not be upset if any black woman was upset with her. I'm a black man myself, and I'm just like, she's bad for the culture, to be honest with you. No pun intended with her kid's name or anything like that. I liked her at first. She was charismatic. She was kind of goofy. But, like, the way that she started hounding, like, Tasha regarding this whole $4 billion, who got that kind of money? Who's going to pay that kind of money, lady? Like, we got to be serious. You're not going to get it right away. So it was like, come on, let me take my time. Let me make a payment plan with you. I know that I messed up, but, like, come on. Don't pressure me and don't try to make a mockery of me. Don't talk about my kid. Don't do any of that type of stuff there to get your money or to get your attention up. Because really, somebody was saying this as well. Their names are so intertwined now that then Cardi B is not an individual anymore. I can't really, like, when you think of Cardi B, you think of Tasha K as well. And then the factor of it is, again, Cardi B is problematic because of I don't think it's her fault. I think it's more of like the culture that she grew up in New York. I lived in New York. I've never heard so many non-black people say the N-word, and more than what I couldn't even say that in my house growing up, actually. And I'm from the South. We could not even say that. So the factor of it is that, you got people that are like that. And that she grew up in that culture, so that a lot of them do it. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I do think that she's a grown woman, that she needs to, like, kind of, grow up and start changing those characters.
KC, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-black racism. Unfortunately, nothing you really can do about it except for not support somebody, which I don't think a lot of black people do support her. We do need to get more industries that we own so that if we really want to decrease people who are representing anti-black racism, like Cardi B allegedly, then we could promote those who would be in our best interest so that we can recreate, retake our image and have something out there that we're proud of. Cardi B is in the culture. She is black, and unfortunately, she's also a black eye.
But again, also, it all depends on how you interpret, because you got people that wouldn't say that she's black. Again, when you're not black or black or white until you actually move over to the United States. So when I'm in Europe and I'm a white person and I'm from Ireland, I'm Irish. I'm not white. I don't know what that means. If I'm Dutch, I'm in the Netherlands there.
Identify as Caucasian?
No, I said earlier, I'm a black man. So
okay,
that would be what I identify as.
Do you understand that your race is Negroid?
I understand that race is a human construct and that it's all made up and is really based on phenotype. So what you present,
biology. I'm talking about biology. See, a lot of stuff like that's biological is not taught in school.
Well, when we talk about, again, because I work with Ancestry.com for quite some time, and when it comes to even DNA, that's nothing but, again, the story of genetic isolation, genetic mutation, and genetic adaptation. And that just basically, and that's everybody in the world there. So then again, there's no such thing as a race. With that even said.
Do you believe in biology?
Yeah.
Do you believe in Negroid being a biological makeup?
That goes into taxonomy, and
right.
which is kind of a section
biology.
of it there. But again, it's not biology. It's taxonomy, the classification of all things in this world. And we know, again, the elements that comes into that, which is from the personification of the 4 continents. So, that goes into, again, media literacy that a lot of people don't understand.
Taxonomy is a part of biology, sir.
The classification
Please don't do that.
of all things.
Right, it's a part of biology.
The definition of taxonomy? Like
taxonomy is evolutionary biology,
no, sir.
Please don't do
that.
that.
Let me just state the definition of taxonomy.
Right, you did, but it's a
The
part of
classification
biology.
of all things, right? Because I don't want to play semantics with you either.
But okay, is taxonomy a part of biology? Yes or no?
Is biology a part of humanities? Yes or no? Like Sherlock, come on.
No, it's just that I think you're trying to separate taxonomy from biology when taxonomy is a part of biology.
Because what you're trying to basically correlate again is 14th century views on again that went into biology that classified again people on this earth, that it still doesn't make any sense still to this day. That's why people are confused on the internet about race.
Do you believe that a penny is a part of a dollar?
Yeah. Okay. This is
that's the point I'm
again.
making. 100 pennies make a dollar. You can't say, well, it's 100 pennies. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of a dollar.
Yeah, but
and
it's
a part of paper money.
But is a penny a dollar though? No,
it's not. But 100 pennies, sir. What you're basically saying is like money doesn't exist. We made it up. So don't recognize any of it.
Yeah. Again, money does exist because we give it value. That's called validity.
Right, and we give biology value and taxonomy.
We, to a certain extent, because it's still all questionable. That's why we have things about critical race theory.
We're not going down that route. So do you believe that it's socially acceptable that we socially accept biology as an actual thing?
Socially, but again, this is basically, how do we learn things, right? That's socially. That's, again, by a lot of people basically telling us that we're wrong about something and that they're right about something. That's how we learn things again. So, again, that's basically based off of, again, a communal aggression. So, again, that still doesn't stand for if it's right or wrong.
If Cardi B recognizes herself as an Afro-Latina in Africa, should we respect her for recognizing Africa?
Again, you're going into deep.
No, I mean, she's Afro-Latina. Afro is African.
And being Black American, those are two different things.
No, Black is a social construct that we use to describe Negro.
In the United States.
In the United States. However, Afro is African, and Africa is an actual continent that has the majority of people who are Negroid.
Uh-huh.
So it's a correlation.
But if I'm in Dominican Republic, most Dominicans don't classify themselves as Black.
Cardi B is Afro-Latina. She's Afro-Latina, and that's what she recognizes.
And it's popping and it's trending. A lot of them are saying Afro-Latina. Yeah, of course.
So I think it's safe to say we can agree to disagree because I don't want to, take up GIGI show.
Well, yeah, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, to be honest with y'all. But I appreciate. Listen, hold on. Only here where y'all gonna get this type of conversation about pennies and dollars. Okay, I ain't never heard no shit like this on YouTube before. Look, only here.
I like the code. I like it.
Like this video now. Only here. Educated people, y'all. We got some educated motherfuckers. Everybody else ain't that educated.
I like you, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks for calling.
All right, yeah, y'all taxation, adation.
Yeah, I like him. He was cool. I like him.
I know.
I like
what
you
the
too,
fuck
GG.
y'all
I like
was
you
talking
too.
About. I don't know what the hell y'all was talking about. I was like, what? All right, so
yeah, he was cool.
Let me go on to the next caller. Calling from 916. You're live on the air. 916.
Hey, Gigi, what's up, girl? This is Teresa.
Teresa?
Girl, I don't know what was going on with that last caller. You lost me for a minute. Well, they lost me for a minute.
Okay.
I'm like, what? But I ain't trying to be biased because I am a wino. But Cardi B, she needs to go somewhere and sit down. I'm sick of her. She say she don't need the $4 million. So why is she on TV keep hollering about it every day? She say she not going to do no with it but give it away. So why keep talking about it?
KC, you got
That's what I want to know.
An answer for that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
She
dig
said she's gonna
in.
give it away.
The reason why she gonna keep talking about it, cause she have a hatred towards Tasha K, and you know why. So she want to make her suffer. She want her to go broke. She want her to go crying. She want her to fold. She want her off YouTube. She don't want her to exist no more. She want her to cry. Don't you know how she made them girls cry? That was messing with Offset. How she went upside, busting them in the head. So she can't bust Tasha K in the head. So she gonna bust her with these lawsuits, and she want the same effect. That's why.
Well, she got the wrong one, baby, because you know what? She got the right one. Because you know what? I hope if Tasha K did have that money in Africa, I hope she did. I hope she did. And I hope she don't get a dime from her.
All right, not a dime.
That's what I hope.
Okay.
Nope, because Cardi B ain't right. Everybody be on that rah-rah for her. Cardi B is not right. She talk about us. She think her kids better than us. She think her whole lifestyle is better than us. And what she do? She want us to buy her records, sing her song, support her. But she ain't right. She don't care nothing about us.
All I gotta really care, they don't really care about us. What?
No.
All I gotta say, they don't care a fuck about us. Remember that?
Why no gang gang?
Gang gang?
No, why no gang gang? That's what's up. No, back Cardi B. Go sit down somewhere.
All right. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 469. You are live on the air, 469.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Well, I love you. How you doing,
Oh,
GG?
I love you too, and I'm so thankful you called.
Okay, well, I am a Cardi B fan, a diehard.
All right, come
Now,
on, Cardi. Come on, Cardi.
I know what's wrong with the last talk, but she was delusional.
Mm.
Now, I'm just speaking from my opinion. If somebody constantly lie on you and say from their mouth they lied on you, that's wrong from the beginning. If Tasha K would have never lied on Cardi B, it would have never been an issue. I mean, every blog's gonna talk about all celebrities, you know. And can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's the
echo.
echo. Your echo in your background. Can you turn the radio off?
Okay, I turned it off. Yes, and so I don't think it's the issue of talking about Cardi B. It's just the issue of lying on her. Like they lie and say, "Oh, she talked about black people." Well, black people talk about black people. Then they say, "Oh, she talked about people, kids." Okay, to me, everybody talk about everybody kids. And then they say, "Oh, she don't support black people." To me, she support more black people than black people support themselves. And for the last caller, it's not that, oh, she don't like black. She, no, I think the last caller don't like herself. My thing is, this is my thing. Everybody want to talk bad about Cardi B, but she's not the only one that's going through this. It's other celebrities way worse than what she did. And then this is my thing, not to disrespect bloggers, because I know they're going to do their job. Every time someone say something about Cardi B, you got bloggers coming out the woodwork, bloggers that you don't even know about, and bloggers that you don't even ever hear about. They coming out the woodworks repeating everything, don't even know if it's the truth about Cardi B. And don't get me wrong, it's a lot of people love Cardi B, and it's a lot of people gonna support Cardi B, whether people like it or not. And then this the issue. I don't want to bring Nicki in it, but I'm gonna have to bring, because it's always about Nicki and Cardi. This what I don't like. If anybody has something to say about Nicki Minaj, all the bloggers that come out for Cardi B, you don't never see them come out for Nicki Minaj. Never. And again, a lot of people can hate Cardi, but believe me, Cardi got a lot of backup. And believe me, if Cardi B really want her money, she can get her money, because she had black and had Latino, and I'm pretty sure she got a lot of cartel people in her family. Period, point blank.
I'm scared. She got that cartel, girl. Cartel.
So if Cardi B really want to get down and dirty, she can. But she a Libra. I'm a Libra. We loving people, and if you look up our signs, man, we for what's right. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be people that's gonna hate her because Nicki don't like her. That's fine. That's cool. But just like you want us to respect Nicki,
respect Cardi. Because, again, Cardi got people that love her, and Cardi got people that's going to support her, dying hard support her. And I'm going to support some Cardi B, no matter what. Period. And I'm black, 100% black.
Do you think it's wise for Cardi B to chase down every opinion and idea like she does?
No, I don't. Sometimes, because, I don't think she should. Sometimes, some things we just should let stuff, fly over our heads. She shouldn't respond to everything. She shouldn't get mad about a situation. But the thing is, that's anybody. If somebody lie on you and constantly lie, and people gonna run with it and add more stuff to it. Some of the stories they be lying on, I'll be like, what she say that at? When she say this? It's just the fact of the lying. And that's
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought. I'm sorry about that.
So let me give you an example. And this finna hit a lot of people. You remember the white lady that lied on Timmy and got him killed?
Oh Lord, yeah.
I'm just saying, when you lie on people like that, that really put people in danger.
That's a false fact. Right.
You say
that's a false fact. Yeah, so what the woman did with Emmett Till, that was a false fact, like Tasha K did on Cardi B. So I agree with you. It's illegal to do false facts. It's just, even though it may be a lie, it could be a false opinion or a false idea, which is okay. So I agree with you that Tasha K deserved accountability for the false fact, like the woman that lied on Emmett Till. But I don't think it's wise for Cardi to chase down every false opinion or false idea because it makes her look desperate.
Right, and that's true. I agree with you. So I totally understand. But I'm not gonna be on this. I'm not gonna be on y'all long because I know people finna come at me. But hey, come at me. I don't care. I'm ready for it. And GIGI, I love you, girl. I love you, baby.
I love you. Hold on. Wait.
Yes.
Just to let y'all know, I got a Barty fan on the line, showing support, showing love, and representing. All right, so let that be clear. Okay, I ain't on no fish, and I will flip-flop on your ass when I feel the need to. When you're no longer benefiting me, I'm flipping. All right. And that's just it. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. All right. How you doing, Casey? What's going on?
I'm good. Yeah, it's a great callers. I'm loving it.
Yeah, they be trying to put me in a box. You can't box me. You can't box me.
They want you to pick a side.
I ain't picking no damn. I pick my side. Who gonna benefit me?
Oh Lord.
Who gonna help GIGI? Who gonna benefit me? Who gonna look out for me? Okay, I'm on my side and the only side and the most high side.
Speaking of benefiting you, Gossip Girl.
Okay. The most high
Speaking of benefiting you, everybody, let's go ahead and hit GG's Cashapps, $ Pink Lips 500.
Yes.
Also, let's super chat and support her and join the channel membership. Let's stop playing. Let's support. Get some likes up. 857 people watching, only 719 likes. You know you like this content.
Come on
Let's
now.
thumb it up and continue to support.
All right, so I'm going to read some comments before I go on to the next caller. They said Tasha took an L, but Cardi can't bully her. She want to end her, and it won't happen. Barbs are different breeds. Who gonna check me? Boo. Okay. They all right. All right. This is cool. We love you. All right. They said shout out to CK. That part. Okay.
Hey, what's up?
God is time is the best. All right. It's 726 now. Oh, is that your caller? Is that your caller? Oh, no, you're talking about the likes. Yeah, get these likes up. GIGI is cool. Thank you. I'm a Nicki fan. Okay. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. 678.
Oh, hey, GIGI.
Hey.
Am I clear?
Yep, you clear.
Hey. All right, KC. How you doing?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, I just wanted to say I had a minute to get in here. The girl that called in and said that Cardi B, yeah, she won't get that money. She already getting some money. They going to her right now. She's going to garnish her because the thing is, Tasha K had plenty of time to take that stuff down about the disease and whatnot. Cardi gave her 3 chances that I know of. She kept asking her to take it down. And then when she wouldn't take it down, she had time. When the COVID hit, she had time to deal with it. So it wasn't like her about the situation. Because she did tell her, asked her several times to take it. And then Tasha K admitted in court that she lied. It's in the transcript. So, you know, I know they like her and I don't have a dog in none of this fight. You know, I don't know them well enough to like them. I did watch Tasha K from the beginning. You know, I used to tune in and stuff. I love the wine, you know, her sit down with the wine and talk about people. But I just think she started getting too big of a head. And then nobody could deal with it. She just was going stone loco out there. And then when she latched on this story, because it was some mess with her with that, you know, the R. Kelly mess. And then they said that the feds was going to step in because Tasha had done some things in that case. So I think that Tasha just started, you know, getting a big head. And she got spanked. So, you know, the winos need to realize, go look at the transcript. She did admit in court that she lied about the whole thing. And if I was married and someone went and said that I have a disease, my husband have a disease, my child have a disease, she got off lucky with the what? 4 million? I would have won 10 billion. That's a big defamation. People looking at you like, oh, she got a disease, your child. It started affecting her to the point where she broke down. I know everybody's strong, but I break down. Someone went out there and said, my child have a disease, my husband. I mean, she just kept going on and on with it. So let's be fair, y'all. Am I right, DC?
Well, I mean, Tasha.
I agree
Tasha
with you.
K's
I think
defense,
you're right. But go ahead, Casey.
well, Tasha K's defense was she has the freedom of press, and that what she was presenting, she had a source for. So it was a false opinion or a false idea, but still should be covered under the First Amendment. And that's the reason why Cardi B went and took that that test to see if she had the package or not. And then when she didn't have the package, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, Tasha K, she rolled the dice. She said that she knew it was a false opinion or a false idea. It turns out it was a false fact, and the jury went with Cardi B.
Yeah, she went too far. Because, I mean, I like everybody. I don't have no discrimination. So if it's me and you go too far, I'm going to let you know about it. If you disregard me and my feelings and whatever going on, then I have to take it to the next level. I have to shut it down because you're talking about my family. So I'm just saying, in fairness, I do believe that Cardi B had waited long enough for Tasha to take it down. Tasha had made enough money off of that storyline, even interviewing her roommate. She made enough money off of it. So now she got to pay all that money back. This is what happens when your head swell up. You know, I like the sisters making money. I don't call Cardi B a sister or nothing like that. I don't even follow Cardi. But I do understand that what she went through. You telling everybody she got diseases, your child. So, you know, just in fairness, I'm just saying Tasha deserved what happened. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Lead attorney was saying she do have that money because all the endorsements and stuff she had. But, of course, she took the money to Africa. You know, she took the money. Everybody knows she got that money. But she want to pay her slowly. But come on, Tasha K. You know you did wrong. And I love celebrities, some of them. But if you're doing wrong, we got to call you out, and you got to get spanked. So that's all I wanted to say, GG. But I love y'all.
I love y'all too.
Hey, thanks for calling.
I ain't doing shit right over here. Fuck it.
I
ain't doing shit right. I want to just close it down and go do some damn homework.
No. No, let me tell you something. You about to get it, babe. You about to get your endorsements, okay? I'm gonna push to show you how to get this money, more money. Because I'm gonna do it for you. But I'm just saying, we need to stick together. Stop bashing all this. You know, we can have fun. You know, I call up here GG to have fun.
Yeah, I love that.
And even though we might not agree, but we got to be respectful.
Exactly.
I don't want nobody getting hurt out here.
Right.
Yeah, just let's be respectful, y'all.
Especially,
have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, God bless y'all.
God bless you.
And I'm getting off. I love y'all.
All right. We're going to let her go. And I want to give a big old thank you to Libra donating $20. You are amazing. Thank you, Libra. I received that. All right. All right. So let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 585. You're live on the air.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
So I wanted to call about Cardi B.
Talk to
me. Okay, my thing with her is she's more focused on Tasha K, it seems like, than her husband.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so that's just my thing. I just feel like she lost sight of what's really going on, and she's just like, at this point, it looks like she's bullying her. I don't know. To me, it just looks like she's bullying Tasha K at this point. Like, she should be over it. She should just, she makes money. She shouldn't even care about the little $4 million. You know, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Casey, your thoughts on that?
Tasha K is the Joker to Cardi B's Batman, and Cardi B is insecure as it is with her censoring blogs. She wears her heart on her sleeve. It's just that with Tasha K is the one thing. Cardi B has people in her ear probably telling her, Tasha K is whooping on you. She's doing this, she's doing that. And Cardi B just wants to finally defeat Tasha K, but can't do it. I agree. Cardi B is like a little kid who spilled milk, and they're creating more of a mess trying to clean it up. But unfortunately, until Cardi B gets her self-esteem together and she loves herself and focuses on business, she's going to continue to spiral like she projected and continue to... I
feel like she should have been over it by now. Not saying that Tasha K wasn't wrong in some sense, but then again, you got to think about it. Cardi's friend came on the show and actually told everybody about the herpes or whatever.
Okay,
we're
not going to say that word. I know you said,
right.
But can we
okay.
just say the
well,
bumps
rather it's true. Right. Rather it's true or not, but you know what I mean. I just feel like she kind of dragged it. Like it just, I don't know. Everybody got a different opinion, but for me, it just feel like she's dragging it, and it just feel like she got other things, other fish to fry. Ain't she pregnant?
Who?
I don't
Cardi B
know
pregnant?
that. I've never heard that.
She just performed at the BET Awards, didn't she?
Are you talking about Trina?
No. Is Trina pregnant?
No, they said they thought she was pregnant, but she's not pregnant. But Cardi B didn't show up at the BET Awards.
Not this year.
Well, maybe that's something else she was performing on. But yeah, I heard she was pregnant, and I just feel like she should focus on her family, focus on her husband, focus on making more music, getting to the bag. She can make that $4 million. There's no need to keep chasing Tasha K. It's like you trying to rob a person who's broke.
Mm-hmm. All right, boo. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you. All right, so how y'all feeling? What's going on? I'm going to look in the comment section for a second before I go on to our next caller. It says the caller is getting the rap girlies confused. Call watching video from 2017. Girl, get it right. Which Cardi should have been at the BET Awards, but she's too focused on Tasha K. Tasha is not broke. Nope, watching them, and I said it's Trina, and nah, just say my age and enjoying it. Yeah, this live is fine. Oh, thank you. So, I want to play a little bit of the audio, because I forgot about Dennis. Dennis, I'm sorry. I want to play a little bit.
And her attorney are basically asking general questions. He's setting her up. He's setting her up, and she doesn't even realize she's being set up.
You see how they doing Tasha K? They setting her ass up. They talking about it. How in a jury, up in the hearing, they're setting Tasha K up, asking her tricky questions.
And she's being put right there on Front Street. So they go down a list of companies that she's owned in the last 4 years. And they asked about her husband.
Olga should have prepared her
businesses.
for that. Yes, and should have
then
objected,
it was a question about
like the lead
location
attorney
of the
was saying, Olga she's a criminal attorney and shouldn't have been hired to do that, but she did. So.
Okay, I want to play a little
Yep,
bit
we're
more.
here. Okay.
And then it was some interesting parts where he said, at one part where he said, "You do realize the address that you provided us is a mailbox," and it was like, yeah. You know, we're going to connect the dots. We're going to connect the dots, and they connecting the dots because today was a lot. It was a lot, and it got. I think it was almost close to an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah, right around an hour. It was definitely a lot. I mean,
so this is recent. This happened the other day at the hearing, and she been fired Olga at this point.
Let's talk about some of the questions that were asked of her. And we're not going to talk about her location.
Right.
But one of the questions that was asked is, what do you pay for rent? What is your rent? So she said the trustee asked this first. So this is so crazy. The trustee asked her first, the questions first. She says $2,500. Okay, the $2,500. We moved to another location. I'm not going to tell the location where she's at. We moved to this location, and I'm paying $2,500 a month rent. I said, okay, $2,500. That's from Miami. From Florida. That's decent amount.
Yep.
Okay, so they.
All right, they taking too long. All right, let's go
ask
on
her
to our
this.
next
The
caller.
trustee asked us this question. So later on, when Cardi B's attorney gets on, he asks her, so you moved in an apartment, right? And that you don't ask the question if you don't know what the answer is going to be as an attorney. So he says, so that's a 3-bedroom apartment, and I'm looking at the listing, and it's $2,900 and up. How are you able to get that apartment for $2,500? And here comes the stuttering. Well, that's my part. Wait a minute. We just asked you what you pay for rent. We didn't ask you what your part was. We said, what do you pay for rent? Oh, she says, well, me and my husband, well, we pay like $5,000 and above. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now,
they said they catching her ass in all types of lies.
I'm smelling BS right now. The trustee asked you what you're paying for rent. And you said, he didn't say what your portion was.
He said what
your rent is. You are married and you have a husband.
I wonder what is the thought process, and I hope I don't never have to deal with this shit. What's the thought process? Gotta keep going to court, gotta be on the stand, keep asking all these damn questions. Oh my God, that will wear my ass thin. How would you deal with it?
I mean, Tasha K's got to think ahead when they're asking questions. She's got to think ahead and respond at the same time because she knows that people are wanting to find out what assets she has. And she wants to be somewhat deceptive and not disclose as much or not disclose anything. Tasha K needs to come up with a game plan of what she's going to possibly say. And then when she gets in there, be able to somewhat think on her feet and understand, okay, they're asking this question. I'm going to give them an answer. And then when they, quote unquote, catch me up, I'm going to clarify why I gave that previous answer that may have been misleading because this is how I interpreted it to me. So in a way, it's not lying. It's you're giving an opinion or an idea and you're telling what you perceive to be the whole truth, even though it's not the whole truth to someone else. You got to kind of finagle it without them. Yeah. That's what she's trying to do.
So he didn't say what your split is on the rent because most people say, well, you paying rent, let's know what your rent is.
Right.
So the lawyer says, Cardi B's lawyer says, well, I know that place is $4,900 and better. So how are you able to give it $2,500? Do you have any interest in the, he asked about the owner of the building. Do you have any investment with the owner? And she said, no. And then she quipped and said, well, I really don't,
didn't like it. Yeah.
Didn't like it anyway. She didn't like the investor, the owner anyway. Well, I'm like, okay, well, you live in here. But you like. So when she started talking about getting the honest number about the rent, it made everyone look like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How did you go from 2,500 to now you're paying 5,000 plus expenses and everything? So okay, so now that's a problem. Now you still have a house in Georgia, right? Yes. Okay, well, it gets better. You and your husband bought the house together back in 2020, right? Okay, so but you took your name off the deed. When did you do that? Right after the court, after the judgment. Wait a minute. Did you just say that? And here where the perjury, in my opinion, comes in at perjury. So the Judge William Ray Jr. told her not to move any assets. He was very clear about this. And this was confirmed, it was confirmed by the attorneys, not to move any assets. So he asked, when did you move your assets? After the judgment. Did you actually just tell? Wait a minute. This is being recorded, right?
It was bad, Dennis. It was so bad. It was so bad.
How do you come in and tell?
So what's your thoughts about that, Casey?
Right.
Well, yeah, she wasn't supposed to move any assets. I mean, that's what Tasha K is trying to do is she's trying to kind of like finagle the system, but she's not doing a very good job of it, unfortunately. But a lot of people do it. It's not right. It's unethical. It's immoral and illegal. But if you word it right, you can get away with it. That's what Tasha K is trying to do. She's not doing it, but she's still in proceedings, so she still has a chance to turn it around. It's just unfortunate that Tasha K is not doing a better job.
So what happens in a worst case scenario?
I say worst case scenario. I mean, I guess from a speculation point of view, I would say Tasha K doesn't decrease what she has to pay, and they order her to have to pay stuff faster than she wants and more than she wants. I don't know. There's so many different ways to slice the cake.
She's not going to face any jail time? Okay, KC, you kind of quiet. We're going to leave it alone then.
Leave it alone because it's possible. I don't want to speculate.
Okay. Calling from 573. You're live on the air.
Yes. Hi, Miss Gigi.
Hey, how you doing? I'm glad you called. Talk to me.
Yes. I just want to call in and just give my little insight. I called you not too long ago, and everything that I said is happening. Tasha K finna get that butt whooped. Because every time you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie. Then you got to tell another lie.
Oh, girl.
And then you can't remember your lies that you said. She can't even keep everything in order.
Damn.
She just messy all over the place.
Oh, girl. Just shitting everywhere.
And so it's just, she just handled everything raggedy. She was just entertaining. Like I said, she was putting on a performance.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. How's she so business savvy to make $6 million a year? And to get here and be so messy, I'm lost. But go ahead.
Right, she don't even know how to conduct herself when people asking her questions. She can't even answer the question. She fold under pressure. She put a good face on when she be on her little YouTube stuff, but she fold under pressure. They tell me she was stuttering and everything. So like I say, she just be performing for us. And she going down. I wish I can think of that saying that Nene said, when you play dirty, she played dirty. And this is the result of it. You have to be a woman of integrity. No matter what you do, always be a woman of integrity. And she never handled herself that way. So this is the results. So, and she did all that sarcasm and everything, and she lying. They talking about she committing perjury. How you gonna be committing perjury now? It's for real jail time. She going to jail.
How do you think that she would survive in jail?
She'll make it. She's like a hustler type, smooth talker. She probably get up and there run it up in there.
You think
she's kind of like a smooth talker.
She'll go live from jail?
She probably would sneak a phone up in there. So, I mean, Tasha K, everybody love her. We do love her, but she just really just got herself in a pit. And she keep on lying, Gigi. You can't keep lying. Ain't no way you can win with lying. And like your guest said, she wasn't really trained to how to answer these questions, or they didn't prep her. So she's folding and she's stuttering. And then I heard that the peoples is watching her show, like the peoples that's in the courtroom. They tell me they watching her YouTube, so they know everything she been saying.
And
so
then
they're
going to see other people talk about her too, girl.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her, but it's a lesson for all of us, because even with me, we try to live like, I'm just going to speak for myself. I've been working on myself. I've been a woman of integrity, and my children been helping me too, because I've been wanting to get revenge on somebody, right? But my children just telling me, Mama, no, and I am a woman of God, so I got to let God handle it. But I'm telling you, I was talking about I want to be a sniper. I want to be everything. I want to get back on some folks. But sometimes you got to sit back and just let the Lord handle it. We all be wanting revenge on somebody, but sometimes when it start affecting our integrity and our morals and values, you got to have integrity, morals, and values.
Yeah, do you think this is a strain on her mental health?
Yes, it is. I had told you that she was trying to drive Cardi B cuckoo, but she the one going to be on medication. She probably already on it.
I can't. That's a lot of engagement with drama. I can't deal with that.
Who got the strength for that? Ain't nobody got the strength. She got to raise her children.
I ain't strong. Fuck it. I ain't strong.
Not like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And then I thought she was pulling it together when we saw her out on her little vacation and everything and enjoying life. I thought she was really getting a handle on things. No, it's all an act. The girl is sinking and sinking fast.
So what you're playing, Gigi, is I think that's what the guy is reporting as far as what Judge William M. Ray said as far as Tasha K's property can be seized. And so once that came out, Cardi B was going to go after Tasha K's property to pay that judgment. However, that's why Tasha K did the Chapter 11. So they're both playing chess with each other. Now, as far as perjury,
that was my
know.
terminology I used last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know about the perjury thing. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really heard of any.
DC, KCDC. She messed up. She messed up.
But no one's brought any charges, though, as far as perjury. You see what I'm saying? Like, no one's filed any charge. So, I mean, as of right now, we're speculating. We could all say, in my opinion, it's perjury. But right now, Tasha K's got the Chapter 11. And it's the ball's in Tasha K's court, because I think she's still going to pay some stuff, but she's not going to pay the full amount, which that's not what she wants to do.
Okay, well, the world is watching. The world
I know
is
you're
watching.
going to stay on this shit.
Yeah, I just all of us can learn a lesson from this. When you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie, and then don't try to come up off another person's hurt and pain. And then I also heard a statement: anytime you try to build on somebody else's tears, it don't work. So
do you think that
Gigi.
Tasha K? Well, do you think that Tasha K committed perjury?
Yeah, she been purging. She been purging. The woman lied so much, Casey. She lied. Everything she says is a lie. And when she tried to come from my boy Larry Reed, oh no, no.
Okay. Yeah.
So we finna see her get spanked. Yeah, we can have a little what do you call it? Maybe a little sorry, be a little sorry for her. But this what you do. This for everybody. When you play dirty, this what happened. She started off with a lie. She ended with a lie. She gonna end up behind bars. She gonna do a little time. She probably do a little
for
time.
For the perjury? Okay. I mean, has anybody filed any?
For hiding assets, for lying. They asked her, did she have a bank account in Africa? She said no.
It might be in her husband's name only.
Or some of his people's name. But then she gonna
Right.
answer the question stupid. Come on. Maybe they said, do your husband have a bank account? Maybe when he was a little boy. Who says that? Who says that? She going down.
I guess she's answering to the best of her ability, and she really don't know, according to her.
Right. Because you
wink.
You're lying and you're doing all this dirty, and then you don't even know how to answer these questions because you've been lying. You've been doing all this lying. We can't feel sorry for people like this. Is a lesson for us. I'm telling you, I work on myself daily. I'm not perfect, but I try to live a good, clean, wholesome life. And I'm telling you, I had some people do me dirty, but I had to sit my butt down somewhere. And I wanted to tell the world about them, but I had to sit my butt down and give it over to God. And every day, I be asking God, help me, Lord, to forgive these people. So sometimes you just have to forgive and move on. But I don't know what's this. Like I said, they call Tasha a narcissist. You know, I know people throw that word around and everything, but she don't want to lose, and whatever it takes, she gonna lose everything just to prove a point, and it ain't even worth it.
Well, you know, if enough people talk about her allegedly committing perjury at the creditor's bankruptcy hearing, if enough people make noise about it, that's when law enforcement's going to look into it. So, yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly, and I'm pretty good with character, and she finna really get a spanking from this. She finna really get a spanking. And then even, you know, you were saying that she didn't have good representation.
You going to have a spank that ass party. You going to have a spank that
That's
ass
what she needs.
Okay.
That's what she needs. That's what she needs, so she can learn her lesson. Conduct yourself. You can entertain us, but make sure she got her allegedly stuff going on, and just make sure your ducks are in a row. It's gonna make her have more. It's gonna help her have more integrity. After this, she will be more. Cause I love to see her interview people. She's really good at what she does. But when she start that line, Lord have mercy. So, okay, I'm going to get ready to go. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for calling in. All right, we're going to let her go. We enjoyed her. We enjoyed all.
Before you go to the next one, Gigi, I'm going to say, because you asked me a question, I didn't know the answer of it. So making a false statement, concealing property, or obtaining money or anything like that in a bankruptcy case, it's a fine of up to $500,000 or imprisonment of up to 20 years or both. So that is the official answer of what possibly can happen if enough people shake the table and say Tasha K is committing perjury in this bankruptcy case. It's possible. That's scary.
Don't tell the
Tasha K would
that.
lose. They probably already know.
I mean, Barty Gang. The word y'all clicks is so close in name. I get them mixed up.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's scary, though. I mean, yeah, Tasha K would be taking a loss if that happens right now. You know, it's just all, rumor, all gossip or whatever. So I'm going to say if enough people talk about it, it will happen. And then now Tasha K is taking an L.
All right. Well, let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. 678. 678. All right, we're going to let you go, 678, or I'll come back to you. And I want to let you guys know, if you guys would like to follow KC, just look in the description and you will see co-host, and it's a link. That is one of his YouTube channels. He got a whole bunch of them. So if you want to follow him and see exclusive what he has on all his channels and what he talks about, please go support the brother, okay? All right, so let's keep on going on to our next caller. Calling from 916. You're live on the air, 916.
Hey, Gigi, this is Teresa. I'm calling back. I called you a little bit earlier. And I would just want to say in regards to the person that called in after me that called me delusional, because I made that remark about Tasha K. Yeah. I'm not delusional. I just want to say I'm a retired housewife, okay? All I did was make a comment about Tasha hiding the money in Africa, and if she got the money in Africa, I said I hope she keep the money, and I stand on that. So how's that making me delusional? If you say one thing about Cardi, these people get all mad and upset.
Tasha K, she
Huh?
said, Tasha K says, I'm not fighting Medea. She gonna fight with them demons.
Well, and then she went as far as to say, I'm unhappy with myself. She don't even know nothing about me. She said, I'm not happy with myself. I'm very happy with myself. And then furthermore, all I want to say issues, and let's just put this to rest and move forward. Let's just move forward. Let's just put this to rest. Cardi B and Tasha K need to resolve these issues and put this to rest.
All right.
Yeah, because it's just going too far right now.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling back and clearing that up.
Yeah, because now I'm delusional. How I done became delusional because I called in and they said what I had to say. Ain't nobody delusional. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bye, Gigi.
All right. Bye, baby. All right. Calling from 713. You're live on the air. 713.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, Gigi. I've been listening to you for a while.
Aw,
but I
thank
keep
you.
missing your live shows, and I finally caught it.
Got it.
I'm
Go
with
ahead.
that lady. I hope that Tasha K and Cardi B do resolve this. Didn't she apologize to her?
I think so. I don't want to misquote anybody. Casey, do you remember if Tasha K ever apologized to Cardi B? Comment in the comment section, you guys. Did Tasha K, she in the chat. Did you apologize to Cardi B? Press 1. If you didn't, press 4. I'm not sure.
You see that check mark? You see the check mark somewhere? It might not be Tasha K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Tasha K apologized in like a sarcastic way or whatever.
Oh,
but it wasn't like genuine. Yeah, because I mean, to me, a true apology would be like just paying the money.
Yeah, well,
but that's just me.
I don't think she's. I'm with you, Casey. I don't think she's gonna pay all of it, but she will bounce back. She's a mouthpiece. She'll have followers. So that's all I wanted to say.
Well, I thank you so much for calling in. All right, let's go on to our next caller. Can we please get the likes up, you guys? Let's like this video. Calling from 917. You're live on the air, 917. 917. All right, 917, we're going to let you go. Calling back at 618. 618.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Fine.
Good.
I'm glad that one
I
girl.
can't hear you well. Can you Hello?
Hello.
Uh-huh. Can you hear me?
No, I don't speak.
Got it. All right, I'm still having issues with your audio. All right, so we're gonna let her go at this time. She has an issues, and I know she want to be heard, so I'm not gonna have her talk, and nobody can't understand what she's saying. All right, so I'm gonna play a little bit more of the audio to see what Mr. Dennis was saying.
So the people that you owe money to that got a judgment against you, that you violated the district court's judge's order and moved assets. You took your name off the deed right afterwards.
Yep.
Why would you? Then the question would be, why would you do that? To avoid paying Cardi B.
To avoid that being used as collateral to pay that debt.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And, right. So now it gets better. So right now, this is when her lawyer jumps in, the bankruptcy.
Dennis, be on it. Shout out to you, Dennis, for breaking it down and giving us this exclusive.
Lawyer and start, wait a minute, don't try to distract the man. The man is on one right now. He's on one right now. So then another question is asked. So you list Olga as a creditor on your bankruptcy. How much money do you owe her? Nothing. So why are you listing her? If you don't, why are you listing her? Then you list Lisa Moore's husband and Lisa Moore. How much money do you owe them? Nothing. Why are you listening to them? Why you? What? Okay, it gets better. Let's go with the Louis Vuitton bags.
I really was like, I don't understand. I don't feel like she was prepared. So they asked about the Louis.
Let's talk about the Louis Vuitton. Let's don't.
Okay, Louis Vuitton. They're asking because things like Louis Vuitton or bags and things like that can be used. They still have resale value.
Absolutely.
So they ask her where the bags are. She says she does not know. Then she says that the bags, when she received the bags, they were used. And so she's going to have to see if she can find them. And the IRS attorney said that would be a good idea.
Okay, hold on. So it was the IRS attorney, well, no, not the attorney, but the agent.
Right.
But on her filing, she listed. So at that point, when you're listing it, because this was just a few months ago, she made the filing. So you would have had to look at your assets and say, well, I got this bag, I have this bag, I have this bag. Then you look at the bag, and then you list it because you felt it had some type of value to it.
Right. I don't understand. Dennis, that
90
like,
seconds. All right. So you heard a little bit about that, Casey. What are your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I'm looking for Tasha K's bankruptcy lawyer. It sounds like Tasha K is doing it on her own.
Oh, wow.
And she's going to, and Cardi B's attorney, James Moon, is, representing Cardi B as a creditor. This is a horrible decision if Tasha K is representing herself, and it sounds like she is. So
60 seconds.
You never want to represent yourself in court, and that's the reason why it appears that Tasha K is losing. Hopefully, Tasha K returns counsel so they can kind of help her with this, because it is real easy to say something that can be perceived as perjury if you're trying to think and talk at the same time. Based off what Dennis is saying right now, it's not looking too good for Tasha.
Hell no. How they got girl, child. Whew, I tell you. All right, we got another caller calling from 16618. Hey, how's it going?
Fine. How are you? Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, so much better. Talk to me.
10
seconds.
Love you.
Love you too.
Thank you. I'm not a Cardi person, but I am a wino. So my thing is, even if she is stuttering in trial, it could be a game thing, just like hiding her money could be a game thing. Her assets could be a game thing. I mean, it don't have to go negative just because she's stuttering. She might not be like, I don't understand the question. I don't understand what you're talking about. I'm a little confused. It don't have to go bad for her where she ends up in jail.
Got it.
Also,
hold
the
on,
lady,
Casey, can you explain to her why the clip that we saw was so bad and she's not representing herself?
It's just that Tasha K doesn't seem confident, and she just doesn't seem prepared for the proceeding. And just Dennis introducing the word perjury and these YouTube and social media streets asking about perjury, that's what's going to kind of talk the perjury possibility up.
Yeah, but the perjury has to also have evidence. It just can't be just through YouTube streets, because you have to have receipts for everything. So trust and believe, if they want a receipt for her rent and everything that she pays every month, all they got to do is ask for evidence, because saying something ain't going to do anything that's not evidence. Just because you believe she might not pay a certain amount in rent does not mean she does not.
Well, it's kind of, so just to respond with that, it's kind of like the idea of, I go to a store, I put something in my pocket, and I walk out with it without paying. So I committed shoplifting. However, if the police are not called to come arrest me for said shoplifting, I did it, but didn't get caught for it. You see what I'm saying? So we can all say that we believe that she committed perjury.
See, in stores, it'll be evidence, because it can also have been on camera, or you can have witnesses. People being from YouTube,
but the cops have to come. You see what I'm saying? Like the cops have to come arrest me for the shoplifting. So
you
what I'm
still have
saying
to have
is,
evidence, or the case will be dropped.
No, but see, there won't be a case if no one calls the cops. What I'm saying is, with the perjury, law enforcement or the court would have to arrest and charge Tasha K with the perjury. So we can all say this is the evidence that she committed perjury, but if she's not charged with perjury, even though we see that she did it and we believe she did it, if she's not charged with it, then she's not charged with it. That's what I'm saying.
How do we
because,
and YouTube as strangers that don't know Tasha's income and her bills? How can we prove that she's committing perjury right now? How?
No, the court would have
We
to
don't know
prove
how
that.
much her rent is.
Well, what I'm saying is the court would have to prove that. So because we're
Exactly.
talking
That's what I'm
perjury up,
saying. They would have to have proof. It just can't be YouTube people saying, going in the uproar, oh, she's committing perjury. It would have to be evidence to that, or people that know her business to that. That's what I'm saying.
What
So
I'm saying is, okay.
What we got this from was Dennis. I believe he was there. So he was talking about how Tasha K replied to these questions and this and that.
Yeah.
And I guess she's representing herself. So, people
Right.
had
That's bad.
advice, had thoughts about that.
Never do that. Never do that. Anyway, I was glad that the lady called back and said that that she wasn't not liking herself, because I was like, how is people calling in talking about she don't like herself just because she said Cardi don't like herself? It's certain things in life where you can see if someone has high self-esteem or low self-esteem by the way they act, by things that they do in life. If someone has high self-esteem, there is no need for surgery, because you have high self-esteem and you like yourself, period. As you are, as you were made. You don't need surgery. Surgery is not going to keep a man, nor is surgery going to make you look any better. Or a lot of people that are dime pieces in celebrity status think they look good and they still get cheated on, still get used, abused, and manipulated. Looks has nothing to do with it. It's all about the character of the skin of the person that you are with, period, point blank. So I'm glad that lady called back and cleared that up for herself, because I was like, how she gonna say somebody don't like themselves? What is wrong with people? I just don't understand the human race, because sometimes I'm like, okay, we as Black people, y'all said earlier, need to stick together, yet we always want to separate ourselves from the Africans that are in Africa, from the Blacks that are in the United States, from the Afro-Latinos that are somewhere else, from these people that are from other countries. In the middle of it all, we all have melanated skin, we all have Black skin, and we all are looked the same by racist and non-racist people. So why are we trying to separate ourselves? I will never understand, because white people don't say there, nah, I ain't white. No, that's not what I am. I mean, come on now. Where's we going with this? And always bringing up God and integrity. Please stop putting God in everything when y'all trying to make a point when it's the point is not being made. Because you sit up here and talk about integrity and everything else, but then you down in Black women, fellow Black women on her, and then it's not integrity. So the church is necessary for some people still. I see when they talking about God and stuff like that. And as far as the lady that called talking about, oh, her whole family got the package, that is not what Tasha said. Tasha said she did. She did not say her children nor her husband, because many people, if you know STD's thing, many people can have the package and have a family, and none of them have anything. Just the person that had it in the first place can have it. People need to educate themselves on. She did not say that, and she did not bring that woman's kids up and say that they had anything. She said Cardi did. That was it. Cardi. She didn't say her husband. She didn't say her kids. She just said she did.
All right. Well, I appreciate you.
And then with the woman that said coming up off pain. If you look up Tasha's name and Cardi B's name, you know how many videos pop up? Do you know how many people have monetized off this situation? But yes, they want to complain about Tasha coming up off pain, Cardi's pain. If Tasha got pain, then everybody's coming up off both their pain, because they both in pain according to what everybody else is saying. So I mean, make it make sense. Both of them got pain, but yeah, if you type in Tasha K and Cardi B, hundreds of videos will pop up, and all of those videos are monetized. So they can't sit up here and talk about Tasha K coming up on anything when it's dozens and dozens of people making videos about both of those subjects. And both of them are in pain, regardless of who it is. Cardi needs to go make videos, go do music, go do some other ways to make money, to up her money. If she did all that and worried about her family, she wouldn't even worry about what a blogger say. Because talking about an STD package while you married, how is that hurting you? You already married. You already got kids coming. How is that hurting you? That's not hurting your pockets because you're not making less money. Because music has nothing to do with a package. It has to do with a CD and some music, period, point blank. That's her being naive and foolish and not wise right now. Because all other people that are over her, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, they don't come after people like that just for making lies. They don't care about none of that. Because at the end of the day, their job is money, period, money. But thanks for time. I appreciate it.
Anytime. All right. So we're going to go on to our next caller. Calling from
And before you do, GIGI, I just want to get clarification. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to, just for clarification, I'm only saying that a state prosecutor or district attorney are the only one who can file charges of perjury. So as of right now, Tasha K has not been charged with perjury. Dennis is just asking the question, did she do it? And in his opinion, he believes that she did it. But as of right now, just putting it out there so we don't run off with the wrong narrative, Tasha K has not been had charges of perjury filed against her by a state prosecutor or district attorney.
All right. Calling from 347. You're live on the air, 347. Hello, 347.
GIGI?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing good.
First of all, when it comes to Cardi and Tasha, I really don't think it's a money thing. It's principle. And coming from a New York State, in a position where Cardi is now, where she is in life now, if there was no money on the table and this girl was steady beefing with her, like just keep jabbing and jabbing, what do you think Cardi's response will be? They're going to be there fighting, right? Cardi can't get to Tasha K no more. You know why? Because if Cardi did get to Tasha, they're going to be fighting. And you know what will happen? Tasha going to sue her because she knows she got that money. It's guaranteed money. So to me, when it comes to this situation, it's not about the money. It's more about principle and the status of these women. They can't go toe-to-toe at all. Now, Tasha K feel like she is above the law, and she have expressed that when they were in court. Plenty of times. Even after court, she still didn't. She kept running off with the mouth. Like, shut up. Now, this last situation that came out with Cardi, she shouldn't even touched it. She should have left it alone. And also, money is traceable. Maybe not all funds are traceable, but it's going to, first of all, she goes on YouTube and she shows the people what she's doing, where she's at, how she's traveling. She's going here, she's going there. Trips to Africa are not cheap. You have your own website where people have to pay to have your show. And then you have the YouTube and whatever else you have going on. Like, you're getting paid for everything that you do. Now, if your rent is $5,000 a month, you should be living somewhere cheaper. That shouldn't even, it should be nowhere ever shown that you paying that much for rent at all. And that's all I got to say.
All right. KC, any thoughts on that?
Hey, thanks for calling. Yeah, I agree. It's not about money at all. It's about principle. I totally agree.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So at this time, we are wrapping up. I just want to say thank you, Casey, for joining us again. And I know we got to work on better topics, okay? So I'm going to go on a drawing board and see what's popping, what's popular. Do you guys have any recommendation? Maybe I can do something outside of gossip. I don't know. As long as y'all will tune in, that's all I care about for real. I don't give a damn what I care about. I mean, talk about, to be honest with you. All right. So, okay. So any last words, Casey?
This was a great topic. It was really interesting. Great callers. Right now, we're doing really good on the thumbs up. If everybody can continue to support GIGI with super chats, let's support her with Cash App, Pink Lips 500. Also share her to all your social media platforms and email her any topic requests. And yeah, so thank you, GIGI, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Anytime.
Talk to you next time.
All right. Now they're saying Blueface and Jaden interview. Okay, so I will look into that tonight, Blueface. And I was thinking about Lizzo because they said recently she was crying. Y'all keep messing with her about being plus size.
Yeah, she's talking about she's going to quit the industry because of that, allegedly.
She always say that, though. But I hope she don't quit. But
Yeah.
I understand if she quit. Shit, ain't nobody got time. And right now, Body, she's very, political leaders are picking on her. So, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will see you guys on another video. DJ, turn me up.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.